This going up on Reinforced Running?
This is on Race Brain.
Race Brain.
We here.
Love it. Oh.
Super special guest VJ Jones. We got BK coming. We got a bunch of people rolling through. Did you just see that Logan just asked on the comments? There was just like two people up there singing Wonderwall. Like just Oasis Wonderwall.
Lovely.
Not Liam Gallagher. Not anybody that it was like karaoke.
Dude, maybe that's the future. Maybe you get karaoke at these live events.
No, it was right in front of us the whole time. We just didn't see that was what it was. You an Oasis guy?
I mean, I'm a guy that follows the Billboard charts. Okay, so when you see Wonderwall up there, then you're like, okay, I'm going to listen to this.
You were a tyke back then. It might not even been around when.
I mean, I was born in '98, so pretty much when I do expand my category backwards, but a lot of me kind of skipped a lot of the 90s. And I go back into the 80s and 70s. I've found a lot more than I'm dipping into the 90s.
That's interesting. 90s were okay. I mean, well, I lived through it, so it's nostalgia for me, but
yes, sir.
The 80s wasn't my jam.
Well, I'm into, a lot of 90s stuff too, like, Blink-182, some Offspring, that sort of thing. I'm with it.
With the pop punk scene.
Pop punk.
So I'm hoping this thing starts on time. I actually don't know. I think it's the women's race that roll out first.
Yes, sir.
So we got E-Rock, Michaela, and that's Greg from Rock's Life doing the commentary. We're not going to listen to them for a second. Not 1 second. We don't want to hear from them.
So I appreciate their enthusiasm, and they're really trying to be professional over there, but I don't know who any of those people are because I'm not involved in the Hyrox scene yet. Big Y, capital Y on that yet.
2024 will be out there.
Oh,
that's you don't know E-Rock?
Who's that?
The dude with the tattoo.
I've seen him around, but I didn't know his name, what he does, what he's for, anything like that.
He was involved in Tough Mudder for a minute. And so he was like big on TMX. And then he just bobs around to different fitness events. He lives in Arvada. He's like my neighbor.
Is he really?
Mm.
That's cool.
Matt Davis wants to join. He ditched me. He was like, yeah, well, I'm going to do it. And then now he's asking to come on to ours. Yeah, now he's asking. Look, he's even asking on here. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do it. I'm not sure.
Understandable.
All right, Pop. I'll let him join for 1 second. I'm going to put him on a time limit, though.
I can't tell if my audio is being taken by the computer or by my headphones.
It's switching back and forth. Like, that was weird. That, like, kind of came in and out.
What about this? How do you hear me?
You're loud.
Am I too loud? Would
Not
you
too
just speak softly?
No. You were appropriate. But it's a little – but it's – say some more.
I'm speaking. I'm really trying to make this right. Is that working?
That might be computer.
Okay.
That's okay.
Is still the best option for us.
That will still work. I guess we got Jack coming in a few too. He's working.
I'm going to level up my whole broadcasting system here. I'm going to go grab a real microphone.
Get a microphone. I was surprised you didn't have a microphone. Go get one.
I do have a microphone. It's just, I wrapped up a workout and then just rushed in here. Yeah. So I'm trying to balance things. I skipped out on the deadlifts because I'm soft, but
that's okay.
That's what it is.
It is.
I'll be back.
So thanks all for joining. I'm excited. I'm really excited about what's going on. I'm going to put their audio on for a second just so I can hear if there's anything special that we're missing.
Yeah, and then right quickly after that ski, right? As we know, and maybe as we've talked about many times,
it sounds like they're just
ski is there only to hurt you,
talking about what the actual event is, and we know what the actual event is. So I got nobody. Bracken was supposed to join late. Matt Davis said, "Oh, he's coming, not here." There he is. Hi, Matt.
Hello, my friend.
What's up, dude?
So, that's Greg from Rock's Life, far left. Michaela Norman.
Are you just coming on to say stuff that I already said?
Just trying to tell VJ. Yeah, somebody said they're doing karaoke, and I didn't believe it. I was like, "You're exaggerating. Like you're not telling me the truth." And then I came on, and they were actually doing karaoke.
I wish it was Champagne Supernova. It's like an 8-minute jam. They just like sat there and let it go.
Well, it's such an odd choice. It's just such an odd choice. Like, we've got some time to fill. Let's have our MC sing a song, and then people at home would care about that. It just seems super weird. That's all. Maybe it's a German thing. Maybe they do that a lot.
Maybe, and they just moved it into the English culture.
I said maybe.
they're like, let's just like, what we would do here. What would they do in English? Should we do Beatles? They're like, Oasis. Is Oasis from Manchester? Where are they from?
Google it.
I'm going to, but I thought you might know. You were of the 90s.
I know
they're from Manchester. They're from Manchester, so that makes sense. Oh, there's Meg. So they're doing intros.
You get a little volume here. Look at this. Why would you introduce her first? You introduced the champion last.
She's not the champion. She's the number 1 seed.
Right, but again, last.
Can you hear this?
Yeah. I'm not trying to be a hater, but you go 15-1, not the other way around. It'll get progressively less exciting by the time you get to Alina Will now.
You are being a hater. But I have a hard time hearing. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, you're like muted over this.
Well, just go back. Just mute it for a second.
This is a cool intro.
Here they are. It's showing them too. In any sport would you ever count down 1 to 15 if you're doing something like this?
That's what they did last year too.
It's the build up. And who's the number 1 seed? Oh my God, it's Meg Jacoby. No, now it's going to be, and now the number 15 that none of you know.
I was 15 last year, so I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that one bit. Where's Bracken at, dude? VJ's going to get his thing.
Well, it looks great. It looks great on the Twitch. We lose a little bit of the thing through here, but it looks great on the Twitch.
There goes Belle McFarlane. Yeah, it does look good. She looks tall. She's taller. I haven't seen her in person. We've been at the same races, but I haven't had a chance to meet her. Tara rolling up.
Well, listen, I just got jealous because I saw VJ, and I'm probably gonna jump in a second. Let me just say hey to VJ when he comes back, and then I can get back to it.
Just doing that, living. This is a cool intro. This is definitely better than last year's intro. They did level this up for sure. This looks great.
Well, remember now, it's also like the day before, so it's everybody's there to just watch the championship. It's definitely the smart way to do it. Wait, is that a Google ad I'm looking at?
That's something. A Twitch ad, apparently.
No, is that? Are you sure? Hey, dude, marathon streams. Call for comfort that doesn't quit. Hey, Bracken.
Oh, look at this. What a pleasant surprise and a sight for sore eyes.
We were gonna come on Matt's, and he was like, "You can't." And then I was like, "Fine, we'll do it." And then he's like, "Hey, can I come on yours?" Like, what?
What, Rich? Why are you throwing me under the bus? I said you could, and then I decided not to do it.
I'm just saying what happened. I'm not throwing you under the bus. Facts are facts.
Rich, I'm all repped out here. I got the hat we won for Hyrox doubles. I got the shoes we wore for Hyrox doubles.
Nice.
And I got the sweatshirt we won for Callie and I Hyrox doubles. I'm officially like B team swagged out.
I got the flag. Let me grab my hat. Actually, I don't know. It might be a breach. I'm brought to you by 10,000. I'm brought to you by Powerlift. So I got obligations out here.
I'm going to jump in a minute. I'm semi-sponsored by Tailwind. Not really. I just want to ask VJ, you said you might come to Hyrox. When will you come to Hyrox? When will you do one? You know the calendar.
We can't hear you.
Bummer.
He's got his microphone. He's setting it up. He's setting up.
Bracken, I miss being on a screen like this with you, buddy.
This is an interesting comment.
It's nice. It's nice of you to say.
There is an actual live stream if they want to hear the live.
Ooh, and that's Tafudo. That's Sally Tafudo.
Maybe when the race starts, we'll go to the volume. Maybe.
Who's we? You're leaving.
Man.
Sally, you should know that this is not the official stream. And if you want people that are doing it officially, you should go to hyrox.com.
Hyrox.com. It'll be on there. Then it'll take you to a link directly to Twitch. We are just dudes hanging out watching it. That's literally what this is. We're not going to be commentating on. We're just going to be saying what we're seeing.
Quick question. Can anyone hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Now.
Yes.
You did it, dude. And it sounds good.
It's a big 10-4.
Right. That's right, baby. That's
Oh, man. They are going to get started. It looks like they're going to get started right on time.
All right. To address that question, I'm going to try to do one in the fall to try to like pop my cherry and get ready for it. And then next year we're going to come out like big swinging because I put on some weight in the off season. And now that I've kind of decided to really go and finish out OCR Worlds, I've dropped like 6 pounds. So I'm kind of going back to like skinny mountain runner because the only way that you're going to beat Tyler Veerman is to be light and be able to climb really fast. So
when you say swinging, do you mean you're going after Hyrox next year or just hybrid in general?
I'm going after Hyrox next year. I don't expect to be super competitive.
Look at Meg. Look at that champion.
That's
Look at that.
serious.
She's not a champion yet. Here we go.
World record holder.
World record
Oh, I
holder.
just wanna-
And we
just wanna
started.
quickly say, DJ, you can't say pop my cherry anymore. I just want to let you know that. But other than that, it was great. Everything you said.
Okay.
That's a farming. That's an agriculture term.
So we got a bunch of people talking over here and people talking over here. I don't think we need to see those guys. People want to see us. This is a 4.5 lap course. 4.5 laps.
This is indoor track.
That's like they set it up and the stands are behind the running track. So you can see them on both ends. It's kind of a cool setup. But 4.5 laps, like, dude, what are we doing?
Oh, we're looking at blow-ups is what we're looking at because there's no gap. They're all going with her.
She doesn't seem to be super aggressive though. I don't know. What do you think?
Their strides on the back of that pack.
That's Miriam in there. Was that Miriam in the very back? And she'll finish third.
Changing the lap structure doesn't help Meg.
I mean, I don't think it helps anybody.
Well, just because I think she's miscounted laps in the past, right?
She has.
That's fair.
She has.
So hopefully that isn't an issue today.
Apparently they have lap counters for the first, for the top 3 athletes who are going out, coming back in.
Why not for all of them?
I don't know.
That seems odd. It seems like you would just give somebody a judge.
It does seem like that. I'm not sure if they said they were working on a screen. So I'm not sure if that is something that they were going to have put in place or not, because they usually have that screen that tells you where you're at. This is kind of cool. You can see the run now.
It's so much better with 4 laps. I'm just going to say it right off the bat.
Come on.
Everyone can see everything.
It's better for us.
It's better for the championship grid. If you're going to go grid, this is the way to do it.
Yeah, these times are going to be interesting. Damn, look how far back Miriam is. She's
Tell you
just
what
chilling.
I wouldn't have, though, is all the banners and stage blocking it. I would have it open so that these fans here can see across to the other side. Otherwise, these people in the middle can't see anything but the run.
That might not be part of the grid area, though. That might just be like part of the festival area or something.
They just bought the cheap tickets.
Yeah.
That's grass seating.
Obstructed view. Yeah, so this is like, how many cameras do you think we got out here, Matt? How many are you counting?
She's hauling.
Yeah, Belle's going out with there.
That's a Bracken question. I would say 4, but that's a Bracken question.
BK, you counting these cameras?
2. I'm just going to count them out loud.
Is that the same one or is that a different one?
Same view.
Looks like they kitted them out with those blue shorts.
Yeah. Instantly legitimizes a championship race.
Is this a problem that Miriam's going this slow, or is she appropriate?
Does it look like she's limping, or is that how she runs?
I don't know.
3.
She doesn't look great.
So you think they give them
Bella, look at Bella.
You think
Bella
they gave
runs
them
like a runner.
Short selection. You can go blue or black.
I don't know. I think Tara's wearing her red shorts. Apparently they were.
This wasn't going out hot enough for Bella.
That's wild. I mean, she is rapidly improving, but yeah, this doesn't look great. That's not a great look for the podium finisher. So they were coming in.
Miriam looks like the little brother that got left behind at the park. Like, hey, don't wait for me.
No, there's something going on there.
It might be. So look at this. They have. I'm not even going to get started. Should I get started?
Yeah, get started. Go ahead.
They have 2 lanes for each athlete, but they insist on still capping it at 15. There's room for 30 athletes on this course right now, but they're still like, 15 is what we'll do.
30 is too
I
much.
just want the people at home to notice.
20.
Oh,
There's
I
room for
love
20.
this shot.
If there's
This is
room
what
for 30,
we
there's room
need.
for 20.
I just want the people at home to notice, though. You see how we're losing a little bit of quality on the movement, and that's just the nature of like the internet. Like even with a really good, like they have a really high quality stream, right? Expensive cameras, but see how once it goes through the zooms, it loses a little bit. That's why we have a rough time with the Spartans and the Savages.
Well, and this is a restream of a stream, so their official stream might look better.
No, it does look better. That's what I'm saying. But even as nice as theirs is, this is what happens when you use an app like StreamYard. It's just unfortunate, is what I'm saying.
You came here to defend ORM?
I'm defending StreamYard or defending. I'm not defending anybody. Rich, we're such good pals. We've talked like 12 times this week, and now you're just shitting on me all day.
This is how I talk to my friends. Okay, you either you got to take it or leave it.
This is a Philly.
That's just how I roll.
But I don't see any of it directed towards VJ Jones.
He's dialed in.
Not with that quaff.
He's
Or
dialed in.
third place 2012 Spartan World Championship, Bracken Crocker.
No, Bracken gets it. They do have ads.
That statute of limitations, that race result is legally dead.
I can't use it anymore.
I don't think we can. No. I don't think I'm a Spartan race podium champion anymore. I think it died. It's 11 years old.
Were you on Jack Bauer's graph of most consistent times at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys make fun of Jack a lot, and so now I feel like Jack.
You might be Jack.
We need Jack here so then I can leave and you guys make fun of him.
Rich,
Yeah,
is it possible to mute our audio for 1 second so I can say something that no one else will hear but you three?
I don't know, Matt. Do I have to take them off of the thing?
If I move, type it in the private chat.
That's what I'll do.
Make sure it's the private chat.
Make sure it's the private chat.
Chat with everyone in the studio.
I'm excited about whatever this could be.
All right, so I can't really tell that's Lauren at 156. It's pretty fast. BK, what are we seeing out on the? Where do I then see the?
You gotta exit full screen.
VJ.
Yo.
How much have you watched of these guys, like the pro men to that's how they do it. That's
I mean, I've watched all the coverages that have been put out. I've tuned into those. I haven't gotten too analytical in all of it. I mean, I get it. I understand what's going on. I don't know any of the European athletes. I only know the American athletes. So everyone there that isn't, someone I've seen in the States, I have no idea who they are. So I'm just here to learn, I guess.
Looks like Lauren's hitting it a little bit harder than everybody. There's Vivian. Meg looked like she was around 2 flat. Bella's around 207. Hi, Jack.
What's up, guys? I don't want to interrupt, but I feel like it's mandatory that I show up. It's a around the world live stream. We're talking over a type of broadcast like we did for Spartan Worlds a couple times. So got to be here.
The best thing we ever did was the Athlinks watch along. Nothing will ever top that.
That's good.
That was unbelievable. There goes Lauren. Lauren's out.
Which one was that?
We're looking at 350.
The first Dubai.
For the actual split. Ski.
350. Wow.
The ski alone. We're not talking transition. First touch to last touch, right around 350.
They don't seem to have the updated one that they do.
Oh man, she just doesn't have any other option.
No, that's very aggressive.
A lot of people like to claim all gas, no brakes. But very few people really live that life.
It's a fun thing to say.
It's just her and Jack.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm not getting results anywhere. I'm not going to get to be able to see splits. Anthony, if Anthony's there, is there any split? Is there any splits coverage that we can kind of see anywhere? I don't know if I haven't been able to see it, unfortunately.
So right now, 100% of people think. Oh, never mind. This is an
Good take.
interesting
Good
graphic
take.
that they've got up there.
This graphics high quality add-on. It's enhancing my viewing.
Where do I vote for it? Do you have to be on Twitch to do this?
Is that live voting? That's
This
cool.
This might be a Twitch thing.
You have to be on Sportent, whatever the name of the app is.
There goes Anilla, I think her name is.
Wait,
That's
it's not
Jay.
on Twitch?
And here comes
It's on
Miriam.
Twitch through a company called
She's dealing with
Despondent.
something.
I mean,
I
am
wonder
I
if she
right or
got-
am I right?
No, man. Yeah,
I don't know
it's
what's
not
happening.
good. She's almost
I
getting
don't
lapped.
know what's happening, Bracken.
She may have got hurt at Go Rup. Here goes Meg. And it looks like Viola.
Must be noon where Bracken's at, right? With the sirens.
That's not my siren.
That's church bells.
Really.
Someone else's siren, not me.
Linda's looking pretty good out in front of Alondra. There's a big pack. Hopefully Bell hangs in there. This will be-
Tara, looking the part today.
This will be Bell's first time to really be in like a pack of people. And this is Chris kind
Chris,
of in the
Jezebel.
backpack. Yeah, and that's Yane Thompson.
Yep.
This is nice that they have their names on their jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no split
Tara's
tracker
moving
today.
up. She's leaving that pack a little bit. She's starting to create. She's got about 3 car length separation.
Good
What kind of
unit of measurement.
Which
Well, human length car.
human
Just a
length
human.
Okay.
Human length car.
This is valuable, this live, this big old graphic right here. Meg looks like she's chilling.
So I'm timing actual time on touch to touch, and then my run splits will be including all transition.
Okay.
As long as they show her coming in.
I'm cool with this. Yeah, Tara is rolling up because she went up and got Alondra.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
This
see
is
how
what we asked for.
Yeah,
That breakthrough.
that's true. Breakthrough.
Do you want to know what's interesting? They're listing the who will be the world champion 1 to 15, like in order of fastest time, but on their website they show it based on the big Q system that they had before because Meg wasn't listed number 1. So
That's how they introed them too.
yeah, it's as if they realized that maybe that's not the best idea to qualify. But
She's got like 50 meters.
This is from Anthony. This is says it might be long. Keeping things standardized the way that they like to.
When you're on the grid, you play by the grid rules. Oh, come on. When do I hit the split?
Yeah, so they're right at like 350 or so.
I'm hitting
they're
it.
going to be heading in soon.
353 there. I'm assuming she's touching the sled by. Oh, she's not. I'm going to have to hit it again.
Here,
No.
I'll get Meg.
All right.
Can we move this
402?
graphic that is just like what in the thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Go. 402 run plus transition.
Meg's in.
Look at this. This is so nice to have some marking down on the sled. I like that.
Yeah, that is nice. Bell's hanging in there. Vivian also passed Alondra. All right, sleds look like they're moving. Oh, actually,
Was that an adjustment or a mini
can't tell.
break?
I don't know.
Rich, what was Meg's approach heading into
It's
it when you talked with her?
26. So it's like if it doesn't feel like Lauren's doing a pace that is going to be insane and breakneck, she's going to stick with her, right? But if she's like, okay, this is not
She's breaking.
These carpets must be slow. It's a bad sign for the Euros.
never
America might
breaks.
just
Yeah.
sweep everything.
Let's go.
That is not a good sign for the
Oh,
European
man.
athletes.
That's a
dude.
drink. We had our first let's go. I don't know if we told you. We're doing a drinking game here.
What are the other ones?
Bad reps. Oh, yeah.
Look at
Bad
Linda
form.
pushing up overhead.
I'm drinking for that.
That's hard to do. That's really a challenge. There you go. Yeah, Meg's kind of fumbling around with this thing a
A
little
bunch
bit.
of them were commentary based, but now that we've had them muted, we can't do that.
Like the sheriff. What do you think Michaela's role is here? Where's she at?
She's playing spoiler. She's coming out of the tunnel like Willie Reed soon.
I did predict an all-female USA podium. You guys threw Miriam in there. How you feeling about that choice?
An all female podium, huh?
That's a
An
good
all-female
call.
podium.
Amazing.
Going out on a
All
limb.
female USA podium. I got Alondra sneaking in there third, baby.
I like it. This is
we
no
really have all the
Barcelona
all-stars
sled.
It
in
ain't.
this chat. We got Parasini, we got Brent, the Land Shark. Who else do we need? We got everything we need here in the
We
chart.
got everything we need, dude.
KG.
No, not yet.
Did you see Kevin's post earlier today? He said there's no there's no
Owen's
I in
out.
team, but there is in Kevin. And I'm like, that right there is
Tell that to Kevon Looney.
That's hype.
So I missed it, but she's 233 onto the course by like 15 meters. So
Meg's push was 227. So I mean that wasn't slow.
with a break or 227.
Yeah.
Lauren
so
strides noticeably closed down right there.
who we got coming out third then? There she goes. There we go. Oh, Meg's a little slow.
Meg's closed down too.
Yikes.
I mean, if everyone cracks, then it's all good.
that right there is
All right.
not the look of confidence. That's like
Here's
10
a-
seconds standing still.
Who's this?
That was Anche Hardes. Is that Belle out?
Yeah.
Belle can push that sled. Is Belle out in front of Meg here?
Maybe Meg turned
It
in
might be.
3 laps early.
It's early days, as they say.
And there goes.
Early doors.
Looks like Chris is out.
Chris moved up.
I'm actually not sure who's who. Should we see if the commentators know?
No, don't give them that
Stage of
power.
The race. She'd be wanting to be at least level with her at this point. Right. They're both strong for the rest of the race.
What is he saying? Is that English?
Hi.
Push was mental, innit, bruv?
I can't understand a word this guy's saying. All right, he's out. We're done. That's all we need to
Lauren's getting
hear.
gobbled.
What's that?
Lauren's getting gobbled.
Is it? Are you by? Yeah, Marcus is
Oh.
saying Belle is 208 on that push. That's crazy. But
Now, she's got a bit of a lean, but maybe that's just to utilize that slingshot on the turn. Did she pass her? Or she down
Did
a
she
lap?
just pass Alondra, my girl? God damn it,
Now,
Alondra. What are you
see,
doing?
4.5 laps, BK, better. We don't know what the fuck's going on out here. There's
They
no
should
like-
have concentric rings. You have to work your way out and then enter.
start out and come in.
Yeah, that's the only way to keep this straight.
Funnel
Just the
your
old
way in there.
lollipop strategy.
I don't need a labyrinth per se, but concentric rings, yeah, a spiral effect, I think.
Joe Brewer saying that how no way could have missed the length. You think? No way, because then you should have to run back across like when.
No, you can't have missed something.
I-
They have
I'd
judges.
I'd like a PowerPoint presentation on this as soon as you can.
Okay, so we have.
We really could, because these are so short and we can't see we really could have a situation where we don't find out till later that somebody missed a lap. It could happen.
Oh, a lap on. Yeah, I think,
last year
I
didn't
think
Hunter and Kent? They missed on the burpee broad jumps last year, so
The burpee
it
broad
can't happen
jumps.
at World Champs.
that was the judge's fault. They told Hunter to go. He was like, "Cool," which I would do too on Burpee broad jumps. I'd
No,
be
but
like, great
But that's
Yeah.
that's different than the actual, like, the whole runs. Like,
on the wrap.
the
Yeah, yeah.
whole-
In Vegas, I think it was a 3-lap course last year. 4.5's the whole thing. I don't know where anybody is.
Meg's looking better.
Is there any chance that they would know more than we would know?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I don't
You
think so.
can't think like that, Rich.
That's true.
You can't allow those thoughts in.
Lauren's in. Anthony's saying Lauren's in on the poll.
I feel like this is the bracket we need on the Spartan podcast. Why can't we have this bracket on the Spartan podcast?
I don't
You're
know
on the
what
pod-
podcast that is.
What? You're on a Spartan podcast?
Yeah.
I'm not aware of it.
On the
Lauren-
live feeds, the Spartan live feeds. I'm old,
Lauren's not
guys.
quite in
Come on.
yet.
You're a little salty or a little more spicy, Bracken.
That's
on
what we
these
get on.
feeds.
That's what you get for watch-alongs.
Lauren's not in.
Yeah, Matt, if you listen to all of Race Brain, you'd know that Bracken gets spicy with his hot takes.
I make it through a percentage of race.
Anthony,
brain.
it's just what we were saying. They don't know better than we know. Okay, ain't a chance. Now she's going in.
Still, yeah, even with grid, it's not conducive to a fast time here.
Oh no, this
She's
is
been
gonna,
running for like an hour trying to get to the sled pull.
like Meg will be 4 goal with the
19
Dang, with
seconds to reach
got
it.
that. We heard that. We heard that thing.
You heard
split
that?
too? Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was about 4:30 with transition.
Yeah. There's Bell. Whoa.
Wow.
Now Bell's had.
Is this a typical strategy for the sled pull out of Lauren to stay like turned sideways like that?
It
Yeah.
can be. You said she was 4:30, Bracken.
First one was 4:02, I think, with transition, but the transition was very minimal. This was 4:30-ish because I hit a second split for Meg.
Meg was 4:39 on width, but she looks like she's moving the sled pretty well. Now
Bella doesn't have urgency on the way back, but man, does she hunch down on that thing.
Now this is where the race really does kind of start at this level. Who
Look
else
at
we
that.
got
She
in
was
there?
sitting.
Bella in her first race had a sled pull in like 7 minutes or something like that, but then in her second race she was like 4 something. She's always pushed the sled a little bit too hard. We got Vivian, I think, is somewhere in there. Like she might be in 4th. Vivian, that might be your All-American podium. All right, good. Meg made up spot.
I just don't buy that you're
Bell
pacing
too.
right. If your 800 time is your sled pull time or sled push time.
That's a straight 1-to-1.
Yeah, you can't exceed your 800 PR on the sled push, or
Dude,
you're gonna pop.
What if Belle McFarland's a 2:03 half marathon? We need a half miler. We didn't know.
One would impress me more than the other.
I would think that a 2:03 half marathon she could do.
Yo, shout out this broadcast. I have it on my TV behind the computer. This thing's like 4K, 60 frames a second.
It's looking banging, right?
This is like the best thing I've ever seen.
What other things? What other stat stuff, techie stuff you got for us up on this? Looks like Meg's bringing in some space here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on my phone. It does look really good. We need to get Dear Spart on for Spartan. Dear Spondent.
Dear Spondent.
That's the name of the network. Dear Spondent.
Nice.
Now Chris might be in. I don't know what these
Trouble?
lanes are. No, she's good. She's got it where
Hey,
she wants.
you know, not a lot of people have Bell in the top 5, but Brent does. Landshark picked her 5th.
Land Shark out here.
Landshark's been spitting some stuff online this week.
Oh, do we need a drink for saying we out here?
Out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, definitely.
Bah, bah, bah.
I'll tell you who Landshark's not afraid of.
Go on.
Any of Nicole's stands. He was pulling out like, see me on course. I'm going to talk it and I'm going to back it up. Which is funny because Brent, you were talking it to a female. So I don't know how you back it up on course. Like, do you cause her to DNF again? I loved the passion. I just didn't follow the logic of it.
Hey, it's shooting the fair one. Everyone's the same. Look at Lauren in super shoes.
That's true. Maybe that's the most respectful thing you can do to a woman.
Yeah, Brent doesn't.
It's trash talk her the same way you would a man.
I respect that. What do we think about these super shoes, BK? You've said it before. If Lauren put on some super shoes, she's going to be gaining like tons of time. All right,
I bet she's a non-responder.
Unresponded to super shoes. You got this split?
About to.
Meg made up a lot of ground here.
Yeah, she did.
Visually
And,
looks that way. What do you got? Heard that?
349.
All right,
Meg
serious
was 333.
Serious question.
Meg's
for Bracken.
right back in it. What's
Run.
up?
Serious question for Bracken. How does it feel to look at this sport and look at a full stands, a full audience of people, like at every turn, which we've never had even close to in OCR?
This looks like a sport rather than a pastime.
Correct.
That is now a 36-second gap.
There you go, Matt. That's to make it. I've been hurting your feelings. Xander's here to pick you up. You good?
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we do. Marcus Wallace just came through, man. Sent me a text, told me, "Hey, you're doing it wrong. Pull up the live thing, make sure it says elite, and you'll get the splits." I said, dude, you're just the man. You just
he has glasses. He's insightful. He's thoughtful. He's the kind of guy you want telling you how to get stuff done.
Yes, that's true.
You're a doer. He's a thinker
Yeah.
and a doer.
You're talking
Right.
about pulling results because I've been trying for like the past 15 minutes on their website and it just won't pull up.
Yeah, now it's slow. I'm gonna see if it works. It's working on my phone.
Chris is 125 behind first place.
Chris was in 8th, going into the poll, which wasn't too bad.
Oh, Bell's still running well.
All right, looks like Meg was 8 seconds out of the rock zone. Vivian's in 3rd. Bell's in 5th. Viola coming through in 4th. Linda in 6th. Tara in 7th.
Tara,
Where's this on the website?
So if into the leaderboard, and then if you go Hyrox, you got to click on the division and click elite. It's on pro right now. Nothing shows up. This actually has Vivian in 3rd.
Lauren's
what I said?
churning.
Yeah, Vivian 3rd. Nice. Vivian's looking for that podium. Dude, Anthony called that too. He's like, that Vivian's that one.
Look at the pack racing right here.
I don't know. I'm just gonna disagree. I don't call a straight line a pack.
What's that more like? What is it? Alondra's having a hard time.
How often you
What?
see a
Did
straight
she just have to
rising.
come back in or something?
She's fiery out there.
Wow.
She's telling she's told officials
Ooh, that's pain right there.
that's
Jezebel's
This soon in.
It's a little too early.
turning inside of herself.
She's crumbling. She's crunching into a.
She's gonna
Can.
regret that 10th of a second.
Are you? I still don't see him. Are you just pulling up the zones?
No, I don't. It's been finicky. So yeah, like under leaderboard, it should say 2023 World Championships Manchester, and then under division, you got to drop down from pro and click elite.
No, I know that.
Well, that's where I am, and it's working.
Something's gonna come out.
Are you on total or are you on workouts?
No, see, are you in results or are you on leaderboard?
Something's going on with Miriam. There's gonna be a story that'll come out right after this.
Yeah, so go to leaderboard. Like I said, 3 times now. I kind of like that we get a little bit of the E-Rock background from VJ. How's he sounding? Like a pro.
He's really bringing a lot of energy.
Oh,
You know, he's trying to like David McGee it up. You know,
Hope that's not true.
That would be awful.
they did something because she was furious and she was 2 minutes behind all of a sudden on the sled. Something happened. Either she got dinged or something.
Yeah. Relative
Maybe-
of Alondra is not happy.
Maybe she did the men's weight and they made her redo it.
Yeah, because now she's behind everybody. She's behind Jezebel.
Oh no.
All right, we got a split coming up. 422. Oh, watch that right foot.
Like that's I mean, they like there's a line there and
look at-
everything.
Look at the little boxes. That's
Like,
for
that's
guys
what-
like Rich.
What about? I've been good this year. If it was
Oh,
for
she's
lunge,
doing
if it
the
was for
hunter hop.
if it was for
hunter tap.
lunges,
You got Meg on the hunter tap?
no, she's not doing that.
she's not. She's clean.
Hunter brings
Those
her
are good.
his hand straight down and then dives like he's going into a pool.
She's just taking another palm.
No, what? Yeah, palm. She's still within the forearm.
She's
Okay.
got a little of the down and out.
Misinformation. No. Have you seen Hunter? He drops his fingers straight down.
I said a little.
I say no.
He
Look at
does the
that.
hunter hop. She's doing a hunter tap.
She might mix it up each way. Good.
She's within the rules. I'm not saying it's bad. I like it. She's
Yeah,
in the threes as well, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
So
What-
we're in a dead heat in shoes between first and second.
So no advantage.
Those are
None.
so soft. I don't know how they do this.
Because they're not.
I wear them. I like them. They're okay on turns. I don't know how great they'd be on these turns.
All
We
right,
got
you should check
Fallon.
out.
We got to learn about a
We got
burpee in
Ballish
front.
and Marcus now. I mean, this is like just the greatest of the community on this feed.
Yeah, no one,
Carl's a real American hero. Rich, VJ, you guys should check out the Cloud Boom 3 that's coming out soon for next year. It's got little nubby teeth on it.
Are you talking on?
On Cloud Boom 3.
Do you think those
Ryland wore them for Deca and Hyrox.
He
wore
says they're the
twos.
worst. He said they're the worst super shoe you could have.
He wore them for the.
That's straight from Ryland's mouth.
He wore them. Yeah, that was the 2s, but he got through and he had grip.
Okay, fair
the
enough.
3s are entirely redesigned. I'm not basing it off the 2, but they've got grip. I don't know how the shoe's going to be.
I've invested too much time into my new Takumi Sens.
Oh man,
how do you spell sends?
SEND.
Yes, indeed.
You have the 8 or the 9s.
I have the
VJ, I heard you around the pub talking about those Sauconys the other day.
Saucony.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you do in the Saucony? How'd you do, mate? How'd you come?
She didn't
along?
clear.
I
clear.
like the. I still have the first Endorphin Pro from Saucony. Still
too.
better.
I have the
Still
ones.
better.
In fact, I got a second pair of the ones.
The ones are
Endorphin.
buns.
Endorphin, like Flipper, the dolphin.
An Endorphin Pro.
251.
246.
Oh, Meg closed.
246 for Meg.
She is closed. But man, Lauren gets out hot.
Yeah, her runs aren't. This is now where, if you're Lauren in this, right, and like,
This is it.
it's a hard spot to be in if someone starts to catch you here, like halfway through the race. But it's if Meg has gas, and if Lauren can respond, we're going to see in the next zone probably this run, in the next zone, next run. So
We are seeing some tired burpees.
Vivian's in
Ooh.
third.
A little worm
Viol-
action.
Viola's in fourth. Bella's in fifth. Rebecca
Is that
Mason's
legal? That's
sixth.
legal, right?
Yeah, and it's
like
kind of
elastic.
saucy.
I want fun bracken all the time.
You should take that as
Nope.
disrespect.
I gotta dose it. Next thing you know, I'm doing like Go Ruck games. No,
That's way too fun.
cosplaying military, not for me.
Wow, hot take.
Normal.
Yeah, but
that's room temperature.
Bracken used to train for
that's-
special forces.
That's factual. That's
He
true.
listens. That's right. I only know not to do it because I used to.
It's like Vivian heading out.
I would have been the worst at any sort of military competition.
Would you have made it further than your brother in that TV show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the Ubermensch of the family. But at the moment I get tired, I'd be crabby and pouty, and I'd be out. Be like, oh, we're gonna add an extra event, and I'd say, no, I'm done.
So Meg's closing, but not by a lot. She came into burpee broad jumps 8 seconds back, and they left the rock zone for burpee broad jumps. She was 5 seconds back.
And I bet it's back to 6 or 7 now.
It seems like Lauren's running a little bit better.
She's getting out better. Meg seems like she closes the show pretty well.
Yeah, that could be it.
But Lauren's transitional running is really, really good right now.
And
I don't think I have to say right now.
we've got Vivian in fourth, and if they didn't mess up Alondra, apparently, we'd have like top 5 women right now.
Bella's in third, dude. Yeah, Chris is in seventh. You're right. Yeah, because Alondra could still make it up, I bet. She's probably out there just furious. She's going to row in.
And she was looking good. She was right there.
Yo, is gravity different in England? Because these burpee broad jumps are looking tough.
Shit is.
Gravity's different, mate. It's 0.5 meters difference across the pond, mate.
Gravity measured in meters?
Yeah, I was like, Matt, I'm just gonna let you have that one, but that's a bad take.
It sounded good.
Gravity in stones.
It sounded good, though.
The only thing I can think of, VJ, is that glass ceiling is creating an extreme greenhouse effect here. It's like 90 degrees with 100% humidity.
Do they have the sun, though? Is there a sun situation out there? I thought that was just like...
So it's more of like
Do
a
you need the
sauna
sun?
situation.
I thought this was sports now. This is like the fucking weather report.
We need to have can we have a battle, VJ? Could you battle him? This is like a English accent battle.
I don't know the lingo, but yeah, I mean, you can try.
Watch Love Island for a little bit and then come back and you're set.
If Kirk's not on it, I'm not watching.
That's right.
Race brains out then.
Can we pour a little out for Kirk leaving race brain? Should we pour a little out?
Yeah, take a sip.
Is that a thing?
Oh, that looks sketchy.
Not forever, but we're on a break.
Look at that step up right
You need
there.
some-
Oh,
you need
We're
some
on
space.
a break.
You guys pissed him off. That sucks.
Oh, she didn't clear.
that
Yeah,
I'm not buying those reps right there.
dude,
She's consistent though. She has looked smoked from round 1.
Anche's getting canceled by the squad here. She got in by tenths of a second. All right, you got a split here. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so this is
429.
where the race turned when Michaela was in the North American Championships. Oh, we're there.
Oh, she
We're
closes the
there.
show.
We're there.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
goodness.
fucking go.
That's a
Passing
double
her on
drink.
the
Drink,
farmer's
drink,
carriers
drink,
after
drink.
this.
I never noticed how yoked Meg is.
Meg is jacked, dude.
He's freaking buff. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she-
show up to my first Hyrox and
Hang on a
just look
second.
like
Hang on a
Gumby
second.
out
I gotta
there.
buy some products. Hang on.
Look at this virus stuff. This is gaslighting. For
Is it?
Ridiculous.
It's gaslighting VJ.
Did you get dropped?
Absolutely, I did.
Oh no.
Did they hear you weren't going to do Go Ruck games? You're like, I'm not fucking cosplaying. They're like, you're bounced.
Get out. No, they were just like, you suck, bro. We're out.
This is a look at the fitness situation, Jack.
Very fit. I'll let you call
Look
that
at the-
one.
I
Look
could
at
row
the
that.
fitness. Look at these two. Oh,
Look
it
at
hurt
Bell
you.
in third place. What a beast.
That's-
Cares about nothing. That's an American right there, just doing work. Not even worried about
And remember,
these
she's
people.
the second best closer. Although
This is
Miriam's not
Meg.
doing great today.
That girl's got leverage. She built like a grasshopper.
Meg seems to be running a little bit faster than Lauren. Let's see the screen.
Bella's Dylan Scotty in this whole situation on the rower.
All right, Meg might
Don't.
come off of this thing.
What is
ahead.
that? Spend like 6 hours a day on it?
Yeah,
And be long.
Belle's about she's 38 seconds in front of Vivian. She might be on this podium, dudes. Yeah, and like Jack said, she can close. Her
Vivian's
She's
the
strong
best
lunger.
farmer's carry. Yeah.
what was the question?
Bracken, I don't know if you saw the post today, but top prize last year was 15. This year is 19,000 American dollars you get for first place.
Wow.
Big payday, dude.
What are they paying doubles this year? Rich, what did we miss out on?
Yeah. Matt, you got that info?
Not a cent.
Virus
Average-
discount. In America, it's Puma, I think.
We don't want that shit.
I don't know. I think Puma's on the up.
We represent TT 10,000, spelled out like words,
Power lift, no vowels, all caps.
all caps. Get that branding correct. Dude, I'm about to open my second one.
VJ,
Very-
for real, why'd you
very
get dropped,
strawberry.
VJ?
They wanted to focus on the hybrid space, I think, and they were like, you didn't perform the second half of the year, so you
Yeah.
suck. Yeah,
Didn't you win? Didn't you win
The
the
World
3K or
Championship?
something?
I did, but I didn't win anything else. I just kind of stumbled around all the courses.
We're
Fortunately,
going to
the
need more than one
3K
world championship out of you this fall.
But the 3K is short enough where you can kind of fake it. Those other events, you can't really do that.
Check out our guy Riker coming through. Big brain on that Riker.
No capitalization, no punctuation.
Nothing. That dude can't be bothered.
Do you see Nick Riker's magazine appearance?
Yeah.
What, like a
Nashville.
local newspaper?
Something.
That's what
He was
Bracken
haunting
with
the
Men's
back
Health.
row of the cover.
Nice. It was probably for like a local
That's where you-
cologne ad.
That's where you were
Nice.
hoping would happen with Men's Health, right, Bracken?
So what's going to happen,
Yep.
Bracken? Did you move VJ down on your power rankings? I know you guys do your big Mount Rushmore at the end of the year. Did VJ go down or up?
Well, he did
Went
it,
up
but
last
now
year.
that I know Virus dropped
Went
him, he's
up.
going to have to.
She might get off of this thing and
Jack, where do you put VJ? Is VJ on Mount Rushmore yet?
Not yet. If we're looking at OCR, he's ahead of Hunter at this point.
Do you
Yeah,
know
because-
why he's not on there?
On
Because
Mount Rushmore?
our sport is prejudice against short events, and they're off together. 407.
Lauren's out running though.
If people thought that the 3K was as impressive as a 15K or a Spartan Beast, VJ would be already on Mount Rushmore. But they're prejudiced.
We're working on it. I got one more year to get this done.
Well,
don't worry.
I'm not worried. I'm saying you're up there, but people don't give you credit because they don't care about the event.
Well, Jack wanted to call you GOAT status in 2019, which I smacked him down on. But obviously, you've come.
You did not.
You've proven you're the real deal.
I've had VJ's back since day one.
Jack's never been smacked in his life. Your hand would slip right off.
Yeah. Just so greasy sunscreen. Yeah.
It's like slapping a jellyfish. It's not happening.
I was like, let's slow down. He won Jacksonville. Let's slow down. He's not GOAT status yet, guys. Come on.
I think he was saying he was the best in the best right now. GOAT is of all time.
Yeah.
You're misquoting.
He's had as many snapshots in time of no one being able to beat him at a specific distance as anyone in the history of the sport's ever had.
Wow. Can you say that again? Hang on.
I completely missed what you said because I'm
going to get a T-shirt that says that.
That's right. Like if you woke up in the middle of like, what was that, 2019 season?
Yeah.
At any point between like January and June, and you're like, there's a race between 1K and 12K, who's going to win it? Everyone would be like, well, yeah, it's VJ's. And you have like 6 or 7 different times in his career where he's had complete ownership over a distance, and only the greatest have had that.
Well,
not even Killian ever had that.
Best obstacle racer on earth, January 2019 to June 2019.
I'm saying that's one.
But that was my point, was that you can't say it after one race. By the middle of that year, it was obvious that he was unbeatable, but not that just because you win 1, 2 is like, okay. And then it's like, well, now you're the real deal. You got.
Well, how many people can we say the name of who have even had one point in time where for a 3-month stretch, the world considered them unbeatable at a type of OCR? How many people?
Not many.
Probably like 4 or 5 guys.
All right, but see.
Okay. Yeah. How many spots are there on Mount Rushmore?
4.
8. Oh, sorry. I've never been.
Me neither.
It's really cool. I would recommend it.
You're a nerd.
Only Jack would fly across the country to look at some giant heads.
I went there on 4th of July a couple years ago. That's the most American.
Man.
That's even more American than how much the U.S. is crushing Hyrox Worlds right now.
Top 4, and Alondra she's wearing a ruck. They made her put a ruck on halfway through.
That's what we're going to say. That's what the history is going to say about this.
They just applied her penalty. Like Lauren's had one. Meg's had 2 or 3. You're due for one. Take it. We can't end the season without you having one.
We got 4 of the top 7 right now. Rebecca Mason's having a day.
She is.
What seed did she come in? Jack, do you have that handy in your brain? Did you pull that up?
She was like 6, 7, I thought. We didn't really pay too much attention to her seed.
I guess she's 5. Yeah, she's overperforming for sure. But
she's still rowing sub 2 at 990 meters.
Let's go.
Tara's
back a little bit, though. She's going to be in 9th.
Is there going to be a protest period, do you think, though?
I don't know. Do you think they've thought about that, Matt? Do you think that Hyrox is like, you know what?
There's going to be a championship in Hong Kong that you'll have to do, I think, Rich, to qualify next year.
That's what they're going to make it. Like, yeah, you have to have 2 races to qualify for a regional race. One has to be in your country. One has to be in Hong Kong.
All protests will be dealt with during the 2024 season.
Yeah. We're like, let's kick
We're
that
not
one.
going to sully the championship with protests. We'll get to them, though.
Like, look where Alondra is. This sucks. Like, if that's true, they should have to do an extra. Like, that is lame.
And it's not like an extra farmer's carry length. It's an extra sled. That's just going to ruin the rest of your race.
Isn't the penalty a 10 meter? So even a 10 meter penalty wouldn't have done that to her. We're talking like a full down and back.
So Meg's going to have to do work here or this next run.
Well, Lauren struggles on
lunge. Right.
She's not going to today.
And lunges, Meg seems to be a little bit better, but if it comes down the wall balls, it's about a push. Come on, Meg.
Lauren can't put these down. She does.
She can put it down.
Gave up the win.
No.
She's always struggled on this. Meg's going to crush the next.
I'm saying she can put it down and still win.
She's better
a
at
length
wall balls?
ahead.
Who's better at wall balls?
They're about the same. They're both unbroken.
Meg's
Is that Rick
notably
Rubin?
better on lunges.
Is that Rick Rubin, the judge?
This is a new thing.
Santa.
When's that going to become the men's standard that you have to go unbroken in wall balls in order to be like
To be able to do
competitive at
it.
the top? Yeah.
Next like 3 years, 3 or 5 years, I bet. 3 years maybe. Because there's
Why
some
does that
guys
already
who are
happen
doing
with
it.
the women?
Double scaled. Lauren seems to be putting on a little
Told
bit
you,
of
she-
ground here.
She's going to be fine. She's not showing up to this world championship not able to just carry weights in her hands.
She's
she's
moving
yeah,
a little faster than Meg
Hyrox.
too.
Duh.
If you were the world champ and you knew that there was just like probably one station holding you back and it was the single easiest time-wise to train for, I don't think you just let it slide. I know she does the least amount of Hyrox prep, but
Hold on. Marion's out.
Yeah, only a matter of time.
Dang.
now, yeah, we just waiting on the story now. There's no way Lauren didn't prep it a little bit.
Oh, Meg stopped.
Yeah, you guys were singing her demise a little early. Bang.
Oh shit.
138.
Jesus, Lauren put the move on there. That's not good.
It's not over though. She can still make this up. She still can put 30 seconds on her on the lunge. Oh, a
Dropped it
second.
again.
Drop again.
Rich been dropping on that grip strength programming.
She must be cooked. That's what happens when we drinking.
That's a coaching call right there.
I'll drink every time I'm right and Jack's prediction's wrong.
You'd be drunk real fast.
I'll funnel that.
Jack, do you remember your top 5 picks?
Yeah, I had Meg, Lauren, Miriam, Alondra, and Chris.
You put Chris
I think
R
I
in the
had-
top 5?
Yeah, I
Gold.
was torn between her and Belle. I even said it on the show, but I just thought Chris would close. But
Last thing about that farmer's carry, it's the only station that you can get significantly better at without impacting your run afterwards. So she doesn't even have a worry coming out of it.
Dude,
It's not like she cranked the lunges and now has to make a decision like, oh, I don't think I can run now. She can still do her same thing out of that.
she's down 20 seconds now.
so right now, Vivian's 21 seconds down entering the farmer's carry. I don't know where she is currently on this. She's the best
Behind who?
heavy carrier in this, so I could see her behind Belle. Belle's still
Behind
in
Belle.
third.
Chris
Oh,
is
yeah.
cranking.
So Vivian, this could be where she makes a move.
Chris got some long arms, dude.
Yeah.
She's got
This
the
is-
limbs.
This is where Chris made her move
She's
last year.
jogging now.
She might move up to she might get up into that top 5.
hustling.
Dude, if she
Don't
gets into
look
that
now.
top, if she passes Viola and Rebecca, then we got a 1 through 5 situation on our hands.
Oh, that was a tough turnaround there for Viola, I believe.
Yeah, Viola's on the right.
She's almost like she's almost like walking backwards.
That was like a Jack Bauer sandbag transition.
Pretty close.
No, way faster. It's like a
Jack,
Black
if I have
Rocker,
any amount of
sandbag
success,
lunges.
if I have any success in Palmerton, it's because of your race. You terrified
so.
me watching that. You and a few other people.
Yeah.
I have 2 70-pound Spartan pancakes on the way.
Nice, really?
Mm-hmm. The boy's gonna get dialed
You doing Palmerton now, or just for Worlds?
just for Worlds.
Who's going to Palmerton?
You?
Ken's
Yeah.
been talking that shit,
Yeah.
but I think
Kent
Not
does
enough
well in
sled
humidity,
pushes.
not enough ski erg there. I would
Yeah.
go, but I need more ski erg.
Kent's probably the one in the sport other than Hunter of Hyrox that would translate the best. He still does his trail runs. He's doing his Castle Rock.
Them steps, mini incline. I think he would do well.
Yeah. Especially at Palmerton.
Yeah, and if they give you a double sandbag, I don't know if there will be a double sandbag there, because the sandbag is always at the top of the mountain.
If
I'm
there's
not gonna
anywhere
prep
that
for
there
it.
should be a double sandbag, it's
I
at
know.
Palmerton.
Yeah.
It's exactly where it should be.
I'm not going to prep for it, though. I'm just going to assume they're not going to have it.
I think that's a fair.
That's what
fair
I
way
do.
to go about it,
Yeah.
and then just be like, cross your fingers, doesn't go your way. You know.
Hey, Nick
Well,
Riker's
plus-
coming.
Do you have your
Plus, I have
sheets ready,
something I can
Bracken?
write up afterwards.
Oh, Riker
Yeah,
is
yeah.
coming. That's right.
Riker's coming. Nice. It's weird. I thought I'd do like Tennessee or something that weekend when no one's there.
Just a service announcement for Riker. It's a Spartan race, not a Deca Fit.
I'm going to Marcus Wallace, Nick Riker there.
Oh, about to get Wallace.
Battle of the Baldies.
Matt, I went and did a Deca sim with Wallace. And
How'd it go?
he did things to me you shouldn't be allowed to.
Physically,
He laid you in the dust?
I was like 20, 25 seconds up going into assault bike, and he beat me by like a minute 10.
She's almost done.
These look good.
He put 38 seconds on me on assault bike alone.
Don't you have a bike to
Listen, I'm not here questioning your mic choice.
this station scares me.
You want to go
because
get my good mic?
If the floor's
I'm
hard,
just kidding.
it's got to be brutal.
It's squishy.
I have an old Airdyne, and it's obviously not cutting it.
Look at all these people.
We are on an Echo bike.
Are you going to get one, BK?
I mean, if I'm at all serious about Deca, you got to, right?
Was this like a
Yeah.
whiteout, like the Miami Heat? They said, "Hey, everybody, wear your white shirt."
I think they just gave them their shirts to say your name on it. People put those shits on right away. You know it.
I love when people wear finisher shirts to a marathon that they're still running.
It's like jumping the gun here.
Okay.
No, that's confidence.
That's a hard and fast rule. You can't
That's a
wear a
prediction.
shirt you haven't run.
Turn
yet.
it around with the ball in the air.
Rich, what are you thinking at this point? Is there enough room?
I don't know. Her runs aren't faster.
Yeah.
Then
It's second half of this lunge.
she lost 8 seconds on the run.
Yeah.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
She's got to take a breather. That's all.
Quick break. Quick timeout.
I mean, now is like, are they going to set a record? 44-31 into the sleds. They're both sub 45 entering it.
48.
You gotta
I
say
have
about-
48-37 going into
Yeah,
lunges.
Jack,
Is
what
what
are
it
you
says.
looking at, buddy?
Mine says 44-31 sandbag lunges in.
Mine says 48-37.
Mine too. So you're wrong.
Okay. All
So
right.
they might set a record on Jack's screen. Jack, if you're the stat guy, does it count if your Athlinks updates differently than theirs?
Yeah. All right. Now it refreshed.
Yeah.
48-37, 49-05. All right.
KBB.
KBB out here?
Brown sponsoring it?
Where is he? Yeah, look at Belle. She smashes these dudes.
Those lunges are ridiculous.
This is
She's
how
a
she was.
machine.
Yeah, she's been able to do this. I wonder what her background is. Matt, have her on the show.
She's wearing Hoka Evo Jaws, dude. She's gonna smash.
It looks like she is.
That's just a certain energy that comes with those shoes.
Does she actually? No.
She's actually, I have it up on my TV. It's clearer than this. She's got Hoka Evo Jaws, all dirty too.
Been on the trails?
That's killer.
She heard about these carpets. She wasn't going to get taken by that.
Yeah, no.
All right. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Actual Evo Jaws, or does she have the XCs?
Legitimate Hoka Evo Jaws.
Have you tried those on these carpets?
Maybe I've made a
That's
mistake.
bracket.
I might as well use the Hyrox for Deca then.
Those are too sticky.
Oh, this is one less. Okay.
You won't get off the ground.
What is that? What was that? How many lengths was that? 7?
319. And she is out with a purpose.
She's hammering.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's out.
Meg's got to go. Come on.
All right. 14 seconds.
She's got to kick.
Lauren's not running not to lose, though.
No, that's for sure. She's not conserving for the. Yeah, she's more aggressive coming out of here. She's going to run faster than her, too. Shit.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. That is true.
Meg is her second halves have been good. Those are Evo Jaws. Oh my goodness. What in the world? I didn't know this was the Hyrox wall over here.
Well, it's all carpet in there. Even the runs are carpet.
No.
Look, it's like a crosshatched carpet.
That's carpet?
Yeah, it's a very thin carpet
yeah.
like you would get in a convention center. But it's
Rich,
still
that's
carpet.
RC Elite 1 territory right there.
Damn.
Oh, that's
Cruising.
all you could hope for. Oh yeah, she's not separating from these women.
So yeah, she's only 17 seconds back. So she took back.
She was 14 leaving the lunge. Or 17?
She took back 11 seconds on the lunges.
Oh, now they are separating.
She just got to run. She's got to go.
Yeah, she's looking different now.
Oh man. Yeah, Lauren's just so
Also, I
impressive,
looked it up real quick. Yeah. I looked it up real quick. Belle McFarland was she qualified for NCAA West Regionals as a pentathlete at Rice. So track and field background. She high jump 5'10".
Jeez.
Yeah, she
Smoked her 6'2".
For real?
You hit
No big
6'2"?
deal. Yes, sir.
Man.
Did you say no big deal? That is a big deal.
I was
Well,
6
it's my
foot.
height.
I hit 6 foot.
I just thought, like, if you jump your height, then you're worthy. And I jumped my height, and I was like, let's go.
That's worthy.
Jack, when did you graduate?
Looks like 2016 she competed as a senior. So, yep, probably then.
I did have her on the show, but I can't remember anything, so I can't.
Great
I
job.
forgot all that.
Great
Good
active
journalism.
listening. Excellent active listening on that one.
No, you asked me like an hour ago. You were like, "You should have Belle on," and at the time I wanted to say, I did have her on, but I'm just remembering now to answer your question.
It's,
Internet Explorer.
it's
you're
less
on a
of a
major
listening
delay.
and more of a waiting for your turn to speak situation.
That must be it.
Right. I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
Fair enough.
Appreciated.
Fair enough.
Yeah, as soon as she won her first race or second or first race, I was like, "Let me talk to this gal."
And then you extracted zero information.
I got a lot. You should listen to my shows.
I'm
I'm going to send you the link.
not
Which
going to
podcast
click it.
was that?
I won't do it.
Yeah. We're just going to ignore that.
Yeah.
link.
What?
I want to hear
Lap
these
to go.
announcers. Can we hear the announcers for a second? I want to hear him get really hyped. I want to hear E-Rock get crazy.
That's going to get us banned.
No, it's not.
Copyright. They
Yeah.
they scrub for this stuff. Let's see. How much did
Meg's picking up a little bit.
so it says Viola moved up into 4th. That can't be right.
How is that? Oh, we're excited. I'm seeing right out here in front of us right now. We've got our judges.
Viola's now fourth.
I wish we could spin the camera around. We will be
This must have been something must have happened to Vivian. This doesn't seem right.
Viola fourth, Rebecca
sense.
fifth. We lost the American top 5 sweep.
Because Vivian was in 44 seconds in front of them.
Yeah.
So unless she did an extra lap. So we're headed in.
Yeah, where are the wall balls, man?
Poor Alondra. Just saw her on camera. That's rough.
They should have put red carpet right there. Missed
Tight.
opportunity.
Or just like
All right,
Look
I'm
at
broken, yes or
look
no?
at that! Look at that angle. That's nice.
426.
VJ, what kind of camera you think they got up there for this?
This one, I'm gonna say it's like a Sony A6400.
They
what I was
should
thinking,
just stick with that up there and you'll never have any trolls about depth. Just take out that field of vision right there. Go back to the top view. Yep. No one can complain now.
Right, exactly. Just don't even show the depth.
So
Here we
she's
go,
got
Meg.
a 19-20 gap. So
This
that's
God-
21
God's
reps.
Yeah.
33 seconds.
It's not closable. She can't close that big of a gap.
Must
How are
be-
we so far off with our timing, Jack?
21 reps, not seconds.
Oh,
Different brands of watches.
Yeah.
So Lauren might be under 60 here. She probably will be, or just like right at it.
56:35 heading in. So, yeah, she could do it.
she will.
Wasn't Hyrox Worlds one in like 60 flat by Hunter like
Yeah, but it's a dry
a
heat.
couple of years?
I wonder what it was on
Lauren's
the,
reps are faster. Just slightly.
Oh, she almost missed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, almost missed the target and almost
I
dropped
jinxed
it.
her. My bad.
That's
Would
that
you
BK
consider that
curse did that to
unbroken
Jack.
right there?
Which kitchen rep?
She fumbled with it, but like didn't drop it.
I would say yeah.
Lauren,
There's a drop.
Okay, now she's broken.
That's how I like to break. Just like drop it, pick it right back up.
Yeah.
For my sanity.
Yeah, it's only mental. It doesn't help your body at all.
No, it really doesn't. Like when you stop too, you realize how tired you are. You're like, oh no.
Yeah.
All right, Belle had issues on her depth. She's got to get lower than that, dude. There we go. In her first race, she had issues on depth.
You can just look at her catch, and there's like some shake, and
Still 20 reps ahead.
she just loses that little bit every time compared.
Her movement's not all the way dialed in, which is
matching reps.
Yeah.
Lauren broke again.
These breaks are like, what do you think? Half a second, and she came in with how much?
33-second gap.
Dude, Lauren's gonna have almost as many world titles as Hunter.
This will be her Mount Rushmore. This will be her
She's
third,
already
right?
on the Hyrox World Mount Rushmore.
Best we've seen. They're holding up 90. I think she's at 90.
Are they though?
I don't know.
It's facing him.
I think
This is probably 80.
I think it's 9.
I think this is their last one.
That's it.
Wow, there it is.
Dang.
Wow, dude.
313. 311. Dang.
It's an all-time band.
She's like, what happened?
I spoke it into existence is what happened.
Meg's still gonna go unbroken. So Vivian's back and forth. Okay, we must have just missed her.
That's not a big gap.
No.
Ended up being 30 seconds. 29. She took some time again.
Jeez, man. What do you even do? Lauren's just a great champion, man.
She finds a way.
I know. Why am I thinking about my phone plan though? What are you guys thinking? AT&T, Verizon? What do you think we should go with?
Hey man, if this will pay for it. I'm on AT&T right now, I think.
That's what I've got.
What do you
I'm
got?
on Minitel.
Boost? Jack's on Boost.
Mint Mobile. That's what I've
Unfamiliar.
You'll buy anything Ryan Reynolds tells you to.
He's hilarious, but no. I did it because it's $15 a month.
Oh, Deadpool? Love that.
Aviator Gin? Sure.
Yeah.
So Vivian came in, a minute 18 back from Belle. Belle just freaking laid it down. Belle's closer to, she's like as close to Meg as she is to Vivian.
Minute
What
20
an ascension.
between. Yeah.
Who had her third?
Chris right now. Yeah.
She's starting to struggle on these balls.
Chris is in 7th. Can she catch Rebecca Mason? She must have lost it on those lunges. Chris has had a hard time on lunges this year.
Yeah.
Bracken, on your next Deca sim, can you run it in the Evo Jaws for me? Just let me know how that goes.
The problem isn't running it in Evo Jaws. It's finding enough carpet.
Gotta lay out a full carpet.
Where'd you get yours, Rich? Home Depot?
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to try to pick up a Home Depot sponsorship.
500 meters of it.
Whenever I post about that sled, it's always like, dude, where'd you get that carpet? Fucking Home Depot. I don't know.
No way. How'd you find that?
The first place you'd ever think to look for something like that.
Bro, is that a carpet?
What? Indoor, outdoor? By the foot? Belle, it's coming in 3rd. That is...
Let's go, USA! Bell!
USA!
Look at that.
Keep America pinned, baby.
We got
looking good too, boys.
Hold up, we got German taking 8, 9, 10 though. That's pretty sick. Tara, jeez, Tara's in 11th, dude. I don't know what it is with Tara in this in Hyrox.
All right, guys, an update from Mr. Parasini. You ready for this on Lauren's stats for Hyrox?
Mm-hmm.
15 races, 10 firsts, 1 second, which was her first race, 3 thirds, 1 time no podium because she was 8 months pregnant.
I remember
3-time world champ, 3-time world champ, 3-time regional champ. I'd say she's easily the first head on the Mount Rushmore of this thing.
Is Mount Rushmore by like importance of?
No, it's just
Like,
4. You get 4.
Anywhere you want.
Yeah.
But she's definitely.
I mean,
on
you
there.
see
That's-
George first.
Well, that's a whole nother. A top 5 is a different conversation than a Mount Rushmore.
No, definitely top 4.
Which face did Richie Rich live in?
He built the 5th, though, didn't he?
5th.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, Alondra's about to fucking beat everybody's ass. Like,
I can't wait till she's done.
in
She gets mad at
fisticuffs.
people.
Rich, are you getting finishing times? Because mine won't update the finish tab.
Yeah, it stopped at wall balls. Maybe there's like a
Yeah.
glitch, like you have to add penalties or something first just to triple
There she is.
check.
Come on.
No, dude, come on. You keep thinking these things about
Yeah.
Hyrox like they're doing stuff that makes sense.
Viv's in.
Stop that. I think she would have come in 4th, and then it looks like it would have been. Well, Chris is still out there. She came in here 7th, and she's pretty solid at this. She has good form. here.
Cranking.
She's having
She's
fun.
smiling?
Is she a person that we think is smiling but is actually grimacing?
Yes.
That is the case.
No. I think she's faking it to try to keep her appearance up.
Oh, hang on, let's hear this.
Let's hear this. Let's hear this. Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Fake Chris.
But look at me, Lauren Weeks,
Yeah.
3-time world champion. How does that sound?
I shouldn't have been able to do that. So.
But you did.
And I don't know how.
What was the strategy coming in? Because obviously you know what Meg can do. She set that incredible world record last year. I mean, just in terms of pacing yourself, knowing that that could exist, how did you approach it?
Well, Meg is the better athlete. Like, I'm going to say that straightforward. She's 100% the better athlete. It just happened to work in my favor today. But she deserves the win. Absolutely.
I know you guys had a bit of a chat at the finish line. I don't think we quite saw why or what.
I think we just very much respect each other. We're like 2 women fighting hard. Both have kids. She has different challenges because she has to take them to like all these different practices. I'm in like the new mom stage, so it's just somebody I look up to and trying to see how she does it all because those years are to come for me.
Both of you to stand out and do what you do out on that floor. I mean, yourself as a very new mum, Meg as a mum, do you know what you're doing for all the other females in this space who perhaps are nervous about trying something like this? What would be your advice to them?
I mean, I hope it's a positive an outlook and not like something negative. So just go out there, have fun and try it. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
World Championships, perhaps. Now, you came to the farmers carries, and traditionally that might have been an area where we saw Meg gain a little ground, but mentally
She was listening to us.
She was definitely listening. No way she knew that.
I think that was actually
told me
maybe
she
a little
did.
bit of strategy on my part.
You see that laptop right there?
Lower on the row than I normally
On
do.
Race brain.
YouTube, race
So I think
brain.
I just
Race
need to
brain.
do it
She's
with
watching
more
this
energy.
feed.
They're pirating our feed.
That's,
Dude,
I
she
mean,
shouldn't
that's
know.
it.
They're gonna hear from
Lower on the
yours.
row station before.
Shared something of
Amazing.
ours, and I
Was there
said
any
thanks,
point
and she's
you
like, "Oh, I've been
think,
listening to you
like,
guys." So
Never.
I assume she meant you as well.
No.
Who is
No.
this?
Because I'm always
This-
getting
this
caught
lady,
in
the
the back
announcer.
half. So
Who is she?
CrossFit
I have
lady.
to just like,
Oh.
I just have to grind and hope for the best.
How tough were those final few reps of wall balls?
I thought I was going to fall over. So hard. Yeah.
Well, how are you going to go celebrate after this? Because, you know, it's the most incredible achievement.
I'm going to watch the boys
19K
race.
night.
Yeah.
Have you got your money on anyone?
Gonna have some bangers and mash.
No, I mean,
Couple bit of
I think my pick is somebody that nobody else is picking. I'm rooting for Dylan. I think you can
Let's
do it.
go, Dylan!
Dylan, bro.
Bravo.
Dylan, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen at home,
Media.
Lauren
drink.
Weeks, 3-time world champion and your 2023 Hyrox World Champion.
Try
What
to pee in
a
this bottle.
woman. Go and enjoy tonight.
It's sanitary.
What a beast. What an inspiration. Truly. Ay. There she is. Saying
Bracken, why does nobody hug you like that after a race when you're announcing?
I
hello. 100% remote.
yeah. Lisa does. She always tells me I do great.
Lisa who, Simpson?
I don't know.
I'm trying to get these
What
results.
was her maiden
Come
name?
on.
Was it Simpson?
Kolb.
We're seriously not going to get any final results. Are we kidding me?
Is Vivian just like, I'm out?
Look at this cameraman. Look at Dapper.
That sucks. She may have done 2 extra because everyone was like 4 minutes and she was 6. So she may have done 2 extra pulls.
Even just 1 extra, your pace would drop off so much.
So bad. These are our 2 roll down athletes.
They're going to be within tenths of each other, I bet.
I hope it's a photo finish.
Jezebel's in those pro ones.
All right, we've got some stats. They're up, Jack.
They're up?
59-51.
They're up.
Wow.
Dang. Yep.
Top 4 ladies.
Wow, man. But hey, these courses, they're like.
That means that Meg ran the 3rd fastest time in history.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, Chris is so disingenuous. She's probably mocking her with a smile on her face.
It's a great take.
For sure.
I'm not going to sit by idly while she hoodwinks all you people into thinking like she's this great, sweet person.
It's a good hard take.
She's a dirtball.
Matt, no spoilers, but did you watch Succession? The most recent one?
I did.
It's a good hard take. Remember that part? Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right, good. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Lisa and I started watching The Boys last week.
Yes, sir.
That's different from anything I've ever watched.
Bill.
And I've watched a lot of stuff.
What's that on?
Amazon Prime. Every single episode, there's at least 1 or 2 things where you just go, what? Like, they must just sit around in the writer's room trying to top each other with what you can come up with. And then they're just like, yeah, greenlight it. Go with that.
Is this something you'd want? I would tell everybody to fuck off. Be like, get away from me.
I would just say, all right, that was 100.
Hunt it.
Done. You guys missed a few.
It's like, hey, we've been done for a long. This is my 2nd power lift.
Yeah.
You guys, if I post,
this is demeaning.
Spoilers. If I post that Lauren won, are people going to yell at me for spoiling it?
Say spoiler alert and then put someone else's picture on it.
I'll put yours, Dragon.
Did they give her a champion t-shirt? That's kind of cool.
It's no hat.
It ain't no hat. Should be head to toe. That's 70.
Speaking of head to toe, Rich. Oh, come on. I know it's based on a comic book, but I didn't know it was toned down.
So yeah, that was a flex. Like, oh, the book's better. What's up about the head to toe?
I played ball this morning because Wednesday, Friday is basketball morning with my pops.
That's when you hoop.
And a guy showed up today who we haven't played with before. And he was having trouble. His shorts were slipping down. He was having trouble with it. So he like readjusted. And next time he runs back down, his shirt and shorts were tucked from the bottom, shirt from the top, up through a jock strap. It was hitting mid to lower back. When's the last time you saw someone with a legit white jock strap?
I hope that it's a newly bought jock strap because I wasn't sure that those were still in production. So
this thing is probably from like the 70s.
Maybe they're underrated. I just got a pair of briefs, straight up briefs, and I was like, I'm gonna test this out, give this a run from like elementary school. So maybe it's like, and I like them. So maybe I'll give the jock strap a run too.
I probably triple took it.
Was he wearing you think he was wearing a cup?
I tapped him to find out. Next time he set a screen, I came through with a real low little Joel time of tap.
Come on now, that's the Chris Paul. You know that. Joel gives him straight kicks.
Yeah, so does Draymond.
Draymond will hit you anywhere with anything.
He's a nut-seeking missile.
Grayson Allen style.
Grayson Allen's not too great either.
He is the dirtiest. But when you look like Grayson Allen, you gotta take your edges where you can. That'll do it for the female race. Ancha Hart is finishing up. Belle was 62-11. Are you kidding me? She went
top
from like
5 ever.
Miriam ran 62 flat.
Top
but this
10
is on grid, 4.5 laps. That's crazy. And Vivian dropped her time by about a minute here as well. Like grid is not a place where you run fast. But the Americans just brought it. They're like, hey, it's championship time. This is a much less diverse field than the women's side.
They're all white.
I think that's about equal.
Cancel Bracken.
How is that canceled?
Observation.
We are the whitest sport on earth. I don't think that's like a point of pride.
When you say we, what sport are you referring to?
I think OCR and hybrid racing in general, even of all the other running style events, probably the most Caucasian event I've ever seen.
I don't know. Triathlons have a lot of whiteys.
CrossFit.
Meg's about to get an interview. She's about to chug a Red Bull right quick. I'm trying to hear this.
Powerlift's not happy.
Will she blame her coach? Will she blame
I'm
her
hoping.
coach?
This is where we're going to find out. Oh, boy.
She shotguns
How
it.
incredible it is that these ladies, two ladies,
She's out.
earlier,
I think the
now
men's
are-
race
to go
started.
cheer.
Yeah, just
She also shouted, "Let's go!" So that's on you guys.
No, we've lost it. She's off to chat to.
Oh,
She's off the chats and making home by your bird.
I like that. I like perhaps is a good word for Brits.
Megan,
Mum
how are you?
is a good word.
Toby,
In it.
you need a
In
mic.
it, Net.
The beauty of live television.
No, we've had
Here we
Red Bull. We've got the mic.
She moves off.
Meg can't be contained. Are you kidding
Get a
me?
power lift, Meg.
Talk me through it. How
I hope she says, "Oh, this is way worse than powerlift."
everything I had.
No.
Look at those guns.
An amazing competitor. I knew we would be
Meg's
I feel
jacked.
small.
pushing each other.
I feel
and
small.
it would probably come down to her and I, if we were both having our, a good day. Top four were American women.
USA.
I just feel like we're all teammates. So, in a sense. So I am super, super proud. This is my first season. I'm 8 months into this career. So
Great point.
to come in second to a
Lauren's
veteran
8 months
like Lauren
postpartum.
Weeks is,
Not true.
it feels like a win
Maybe
for
true.
me.
True-ish.
Is it an emotional moment? Yeah.
Sounds like excuses.
It's hard because we put so much of our, heart and soul into it. And, sometimes the outcome isn't exactly what we're hoping for, but that's sports. That's the name of the game. And I know that when I go home, it's just time to put my head down and get back to the drawing board. So
What did happen on that sled?
so on the sled pole, my rope actually came completely off the sled. The unfortunate part was that it was at the very end of the lane.
That's how Jack-
So I think I was starting my second or third pull. So unfortunately, my judge is at the end with me, and he had to run down and then hook it up. It lost me some time, but
Sport coaching.
I had a really strong sled pull regardless. I
Take a
caught
note.
up a lot. So, things happen. Things happen. That's sports. At our European Championships, Lauren had a sled push sled that also had issues. So we all have, it happens to everybody at some point, and you just have to not let it impact you and just say it is what it is and just keep going. So
Incredible that you have the mental resilience to bounce back
thank you.
from something
Thank
like
you.
that.
Yeah.
So when that happened, what were you telling yourself trying to get back on track with Lauren?
I just told myself, hey, use the runs. The running is where I usually feel the best. I didn't feel 100% on my running today. I could tell that I was hammering my stations really hard, and I could feel it impacting my running a little bit. Lauren ran amazingly. So, it is what it is. We just keep grinding. You put your head down, and you just keep fighting the whole time, even if you don't feel 100%. So it is what it is.
Debut year,
Yeah.
you have a world record.
Yeah.
First one to run sub 60 minutes.
Yep.
And you're second in the World Championships.
Yeah. Hey, 8 months into my Hyrox career, I certainly can't complain too much. It's been a really successful year regardless. So, I just take it in stride. And like I said, every race is an opportunity for me to learn about myself as an athlete and learn about my competitors. So, just another one under the belt, another experience. This is the biggest competition I've ever done in my life. So
great learning opportunity for me going forward. And we cannot wait to see what you think. Thank you so much.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. You as well. Nice meeting you.
Lovely to meet you too. Well, Eric, Greg.
All right, let's talk about the lads.
They were both pretty classy in their interviews.
Yeah. Yeah, they,
Should have let Chris up there to let some venom loose.
let it fly. I want to get a mic on Alondra. The U.S. women had the top 6 sled push times. Top 6. I'm excited to
good
see how
news
these,
for everybody in the U.S.
I'm excited to see how these dudes
the guys race.
Well, the guys push it. I wouldn't expect the same thing because the Euros, they just like force the thing. They just try so hard on the sled push. I think it's the entire race.
I know. I'm saying they might burn out.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get worked.
They might burn out because they think it's a typical sled.
There's our guy. Look at his goof. Look at that shit. Shirt tucked in.
No crop top though. Without a crop top, I don't know if he's got his cape on.
Yeah, Sandy. It is funny how they bring him in by order of time, even though like these last 3 entrants were all podium finishers at North American Championships. But hey.
Dylan Scott looks like Terminator, like without all the meat on it.
Like the skeleton version, like the metal skeleton.
He's built just like that.
There goes Makita. Look at that back, looking strong.
That was Isaiah Vidal, right?
Isaiah's out here, ranked 16.
Did he cut the corner?
What the fuck is James Kelly doing?
Getting to the start line?
What? What is this? Are we kidding?
Was that the first F-bomb of the live stream?
Roll down.
They said it ranked 16.
Roll down, baby.
There's no roll down for the fucking 16. This is not the Elite 16. They just let that guy in? Are you kidding me?
Hometown hero.
He's from Australia.
Who dropped out?
Nobody. I think they let 16 people in.
No, they did not.
It said ranked 16th. Matt, Hyrox, dumb. Maybe he just talked less shit on Hyrox all year. Maybe if I was nice, they would just like let me in. I don't want to get in like that.
Dylan flies by at top speed.
I've got to do some amazing social media and make some things happen. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for having me on, Rich.
Bye, Matt. Bye, Matt.
See you, Matt.
Bracken, I'll let you know what I find out on the private chat. I'll let you know what I find out.
Yeah, I don't think it's that, but it's something.
I didn't even see. Oh, there's private chat.
Oof.
There's some lean dudes in there. There's some big boys, but then there's some lean guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the way that's looking.
There's a lot of Europeans here. They got sleds that are like half the weight.
That's not
Hunter
what
looks like he's about to
saying,
shred
yeah.
an electric guitar in a hairband.
Yeah.
You didn't know he could
the last
new
time
lead guitarist for Steel Panther.
Picture him as more of a White Snake guy.
Can't rip those sleeves right. I'll get his arm just busting out of those sleeves. Jeffrey Voisin in his appropriate spot in the front row.
Oh, Kent's back in his Takumi 7s.
He loves those things, man. Thinks that look at Joffrey's foot. Hey, chill. Graham Holiday
a little also.
Is anyone gonna try to get in front of him? No. Everyone's just gonna be like, "You're just fine, dude."
Sandy.
BFC.
Dylan's talking to David.
What are these? What is the back of these shirts? Elite 16, everybody. How about that? HBD.
Sweet.
Should we count? We'll count.
I'm going to leave that to you, Jack.
It's not a math show. I'm out.
You're going to try to...
Well, I'm just going to look at the results.
Count them all now. Boom, 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 boom. Got Graham Holiday, Hunter chilling. I can't believe none of these Euros are going to try to take it to him. They're scared. They're going
to move on the sled.
They're frightened of Hunter the Sheriff. Drink!
The Sheriff. We got a nickname, Drink.
How many nicknames does Hunter have?
Hunt, Sheriff.
Doesn't he have something about his wild? Doesn't
Big
he have
Daddy Swole.
Great White Hippo.
Great White Hippo.
That's
dumpster hippo.
Marcus is saying Tim Vinish is out.
And Kelly was just like, listen, I'm only 18 hours away.
I'm here.
He'll just bip on over. Can't really slow playing it unless people are getting out hot. Is that Tiago? Tiago's
He's putting it out there, dude. Tiago's out there. He's like, hey, I am that guy.
Listen, the rest of you haven't beat Hunter like I beat him.
It's true. Who's that in fourth? Like,
Tiago's that meme of it goes from yes, sir, I'll have her home by 9 to now she calls me daddy now about Hunter. And he knows it. He says, see me on the grid, Hunter.
Well, maybe James did just go because he was going to do age group or something. He's just there.
He just bailed on his doubles partner. I know the feeling.
Are they allowed to take the shirt off, or is that a mandatory wear for the race?
I think they were trying to make him wear it. Look at Tiago giving it to him, not afraid. He said, I've been preparing. I'm peaked here.
Hunter's probably shitting himself.
Who's that? Is that?
He's going, not again.
He didn't want to see it. He could, anybody but Tiago is what he wanted.
Anyone but him.
Maybe that's Florian in third.
Who's in the basketball shorts?
That is hooping. How long are your basketball shorts these days? Are you still sticking like 3-inch?
I'm generally wearing sweats.
You going sweats?
Yeah. Yeah, I try to move at about 50 to 60% energy in the morning, and wearing some sweats and tucking some socks in keeps me nice and chilled.
Like
what was the first question you asked me? Very first question when you asked if I want to be good this year. You said, "Are you willing?
You're gonna stop hooping?
You're willing to give up basketball?"
He said, "Nope."
I said, "Let's compromise. I'll play old man ball."
If I wear sweats, does that count? So, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's Florian in third with the hoop shorts on from the early 2000s.
Its last name's Gast, G-A-S-T. Don't know who that is, but
it's Florian Gast.
Nice.
Push him out.
Hunter's taking. Give it to
Push
him.
him out.
Take it to him. Oh,
I would have loved if he pushed him out and Hunter had to go back.
Hunter just owned him mentally. Tiago's out now.
Yeah, his jock's soiled.
You think he's wearing a jock strap too?
Tiago?
Yeah.
It takes something special to be pushing Hunt up there.
Yeah, right. You got to have a set of something on you that needs support.
Imagine wearing basketball shorts and the jock strap. That'd be a combo.
Those are some.
According to Walter,
are those like
the
8-inch? Those ones?
That's 10.
Those are not 10.
Those are 10s.
It ain't 10, dude.
It's 10s or he's 5'8".
Maybe he's got small levers. Speaking of, anybody been watching the CrossFit? Anybody dialed in?
Oh man, I'm not.
I'm locked in.
What do we got so far?
Yeah, I actually had the results up, and Isaiah got second in his heat. There were only 3 people with the result from workout.
We have regionals this year?
Semis.
So
yeah, that's what the regionals were. Tobias, the decent pace. That's pretty fast for him usually. He's usually around 150.
That's not. Oh yeah, it is.
That yellow. I like that wristband headband combo.
Is that how you're balling?
That's how I would be out there, dude. When I had what's Hunter at? 140.
What is multi-sport media?
That's too fast, man.
That's Jack Carpenter and the other guy.
Multisport media. That's Jack and Luke. Luke Benedictus.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the words you just
That's
said.
not a real name.
Are they out there? Let's see what he's got here. Hunter's going to be out of here well ahead of people. He hammers this thing, man. But I think he was 135s or to 138s in Anaheim, and it blew him up. He's under 140 right now.
He started there, but he moved back up.
He was sprinting.
He started at like 31 to 33, I think, in Anaheim.
All right, so Tim Vinish is out. We got our guy Marcus Wallace, somehow not on site, but is basically on site. I don't know how he's pulling up with this stuff. This dude's next level. We got to steal him from Matt. We're taking him for Race Brain.
Hyrox got Wallace.
They did. So apparently Tim, I guess maybe not 100% going into Dylan just flowing.
That guy said, "I don't want your custom shorts. I'll stick with my board shorts."
Those are Hyrox ones. Those 10 inchers. They're 8. They're 8 for sure. Easily. I'm going on the fire.
Go on Virus's website.
VJ, you're a virus guy. Come on. Do they have 10 inchers?
Those aren't virus shorts. There's no way.
They say Hyrox on the side.
Do they really?
Those blue ones? Yeah, you can see it. Right?
Those are
no.
They're Puma. They're Puma.
There we go. All right,
Okay,
there
that
you go.
makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a clock on Hunter. Let's get something on his.
Who's that there at 145? Is that Alex?
Looks like him.
Tobias looking chill.
They say me Tobin.
Oh, they said on the Marcus
Good,
said they
good, not great.
It's you can't hit them all. Marcus said he's out here listening to the broadcast like a chump.
Who are you gonna trust? Us or them, Marcus?
Come on, dog. Who's out? Hoont.
A little late. 3:31 on a late click for the ski.
Looks like Tiago. Look at Tiago sprinting. Can't look like he was like a bit.
So
Hunter was like 3:28 first to last pull.
Sandy in the mix.
That's faster than our double split.
Look at Joffrey run. I'm sorry. What are we at?
Stride shaming him now.
I'm just saying. Look at that's what a 56 looks like. Yeah, Hunter's up. Florian's hammering.
3:28 ski.
Tiago's hammering. 3:28 is pretty fast.
I don't think I could do 1K in 3:28. Gun to my head.
I bet you could.
You didn't see me get Wallace. I'll never be the same.
So much.
If it was like, do a 3:28 or you can never play basketball ever again, you'd fucking do it. You'd do it.
Maybe.
Look at them shorts. That's our top 5. Kent is in 6, so we have. And there's Peter Schiller, Tobias Putvig.
We got laps coming already.
Last year at the World Championships, Hunter came into the sled push.
Is this
celebrating? So let's look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Count it.
What's this
2,
blackout
3,
picture in
4.
picture going on?
I don't know. They keep putting stuff on here, but I want to see the. I want to interact with the survey. Can we put that up again? That was fucking sick.
Let's survey how long of a length those
names.
shorts are.
What's longer, Florian's shorts or Alex's stride?
Yes. I just want to know if they're 8, 10s, or 12s.
There's no way they're 10s, dog. 12s? That ain't even a thing.
You can't have a 2-question quiz.
Do we not have an on-site race brain reporter?
We need a correspondent. That's Jack's move. Jack's
Kirk's on the way.
We don't speak his name. Dylan's out there in 12th.
Oh,
Makito's 13th.
How's
here comes
Makita
the first
feeling?
lap.
Peter Schiller's about to get a lap.
Talked to him yesterday.
Who's that? Tobias came out of there last. What'd you say, Jack?
Is Magida in second last now?
Oh, how's Makita feeling? Have you got an update on
Not
situation
great.
or?
I think the same.
Okay.
First excuse, drink to it.
Look at that. Look at that stride. Come on. Toby cruising. Makita looks like he's cruising. Who knows how his back feels?
Dude, Hunter's moving.
He's confused. He doesn't know
Well, he's
where
at 303, so
There's
don't
all the
turn
blood
in.
flows going to the muscles.
This is Jonathan Wynn.
Had people crossing the course on the grid. All right.
Yeah.
Who's that running right there in the blue shorts?
Looks good. That's Fossen.
Fossen.
No, he's doing it again. All right, he's feeling himself. He's just trying to pump himself up because he's look at it. He's changing his form. He's doing the old scoop. That's my move.
The reinforced scoop.
The reinforced scoop. I mean, I think Killian created this.
That was more of a Gollum.
That was.
He kind of just like
started that.
Like melted it, like saran wrapped it over.
Yeah. He's up 20 seconds.
So Kent's down 28 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, so Hunter
That was your
hammered that.
best chance to find out the length of those shorts, and you missed it.
Hunter hammered that run right there.
Look at that.
Those look like a 2-in-1 too. You think that's like a 10-inch liner? Could that be?
It might be swimming mesh on the inside. It's got a waterproof pocket for your change and your keys.
It's got the little metal rivets on the outside for drainage.
Yeah. The rivets are a game changer.
I want to see someone show up in like some circa 2003 NBA shorts.
If they're not and one, I'm not wearing them.
Someone's going overhead push.
Yeah.
I think that's
Allen
Florian.
Iverson style.
Wow.
Starberry, that's my only exception.
These guys are pushing. These guys are pushing hard. Look at that. I think Kent's going to come out of here well back. But I mean, this is a plan. This is what he's been doing. He's been able to manage his energy to the point where, well, Hunter almost has a full length on him. Jeez. So we'll see if, I mean, Hunter's hammering.
Yeah. He's punching his own ticket one way or the other. We've not seen Kent win this style of race yet.
Coming from behind?
It doesn't mean he can't. Coming from this many spots back in this much time yet.
Hunter stands still there, though.
He's done right now, though. He's out. He's
this is
gone.
the last. Okay, I thought he had one more.
Shirt's coming
203?
off. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeesh.
I mean, push to push.
Oh, push to push. Okay.
Still.
Push in, push out.
About 20 seconds to get in. So, yeah, that's still moving.
Oh, he has a length and a half on Kent by the end.
Oh, good. Nice. How do I interact with this? How do I do this?
Get on the whoever's doing the broadcast spot tent.
You're really into this.
No, I don't need it.
He's gonna put his own name in there.
Yeah. I'm putting it up there. There goes Sandy. Yeah, Kent's back a little bit, but these dudes we anticipated them all pushing much too hard.
We knew this would all happen except this right here.
Ronkovich was at.
His face has worked though. I mean, he's not like totally relaxed. He's pushing it.
He's like a king of pain face though, isn't he?
Ronkovich was only a second behind him. He does. Does he do like when you're pain facing it that hard? Are you trying? Are you trying to make a pain face like that, or is it just like
that's like in between pain? When you're really, really dead, I don't even think you have the energy to make a grimace like that. You get the dead zombie look.
James Kelly's out, looking yoked.
But Hunter's, you're right, VJ. His face didn't look like this is sweet.
He's coming up on Sandy.
He's gonna let him know too.
Doesn't look as explosive as that first lap. That first run, his knees were high. He looked like he weighed 150 pounds.
He took that personally.
Hunter is just big, dude. Look how like Sandy's jacked, and Hunter is just like looks like he's twice the size of him.
He's got the Brock Lesnar back.
He with the like the flipped tattoo though.
Kind of, but just like how his hips have lats and his ribs have lats, and lats have lats.
Kent is in 7th. He's a full minute behind.
105 down.
But he's behind Tiago still.
If he's a 54 guy, this is how you're a 54 guy.
Yeah. Like if he remains confident, like Anthony made a good point, is like maybe he can kind of keep this thing rolling, but
Dave's not running.
Yeah, he's
you
in
see
last. He's in 14th.
Using cooldown stride there.
I think
Kent's a lap down. Did a full lap.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
Is that Dylan on the same lap as Kent?
No, he might be another lap behind Kent. He's 50 seconds behind Kent.
Okay.
There's Joffrey.
Okay, so can I take back the 4 lap is sweet? Awesome.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I thought we took this back last.
I was wrong.
Thank you for admitting that. Did you just flip off Magita?
Or number one.
He picked up just so he could get by Magita there.
Yeah,
He
did.
definitely
No.
just wanted to.
That's a major
Show.
flex.
That's gonna be the straw that breaks them. That little juice right there.
Dude, he's moving.
Hunter was 221. Ronkovich was 223. Graham Holiday 233.
Was that middle or pointer?
I can't tell.
This is Spartan Games all over again. He's going to get unsportsmanlike conduct, get himself in trouble.
We're an Aaron Newell away
Aaron
from
Newell's going to come up with a
fireworks
bucket
here.
from the crowd.
Dylan pushed his push about the same that he typically would push in the U.S. He was 339. So that leads me to believe that all these guys who got their sub-3 pushes are probably going to blow up. But I don't know. What the fuck do I know, dudes? Not a lot.
There's only 21 guys on this planet who have any right to know more than you, Rich.
How many?
21.
21. We're thinking that's middle.
I think if you use the whole word, it defeats the purpose.
What? What whole
Isn't
word?
it just mid?
The
If
mid
you're gonna-
finger? You say that? That's mid finger?
I think that's what the kids would tell me to say now. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at all these lanes.
Yeah, everyone who had it on the big screen knows it was middle finger.
This broadcast is banging though. This is sick. This is like amazing.
This is what it should be.
Yeah, totally.
We should be obsolete. We're not ESPN. We're the Bad News Bears.
Yeah,
of
totally.
commentary. We're here for trailer parks and yard beers. We're not here for the highbrow.
No, never been. Not nothing. A whole life. Wonder. So this is gonna be big on Kent. How he's gonna move this sled along.
Because this could be huge. He could go to second place right here.
For sure. Let's see
These
how
guys are
far he
starting to
can-
pop.
Sled pull in.
I don't know how you pop on the sled pull.
He can't.
So when we did that workout in Dubai,
Mhm.
how did that sled feel compared to a sled pull?
It was similar for sure. Even Kent pulled it and he was like, yeah, this is pretty close. It's
That
just
should
people,
it should be a recovery station, dude.
because people go too hard on the push and the
Right.
ski. Like this is where things really kind of catch up and the race starts to settle in. Like, holy shit. And you have a lot of like race to go.
The other thing is, I'm a little probably off in my analysis here because I've only done doubles since they've moved to 12.5 meters. All my pro races have been on the 25-meter sled. And so it was just like the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
You know, big old stretchy row.
Jack was lapping me while pooping. It was just like, it got to me. So maybe it isn't as bad as I remember.
No, I hate the 25 also.
I mean, the pull is definitely not great. Who's this in third? This is Graham in third. Yeah. Graham undefeated this year. Looks like Sandy's passing.
Jeez. I stopped it at 259 and he's already out. So the pull itself was under.
Looks like
He
Kent's
and
probably
Kent
gonna come
have
out of
both
here.
been sub
That's
3
that's
a couple
against the
times this
rules.
year.
They say that that's against the rules, and every fucking time, like to get water from the spectators.
Yeah.
That's in the rule book.
Did Hunter just?
Yeah, he just dumped it. He he had it and just threw it. Man, Hunter's up a lot. But looks like Kent is going to be in a good position.
Kent needs to go faster.
Yeah, I think that's a good strategy.
I want to go higher. See that highlight, that reference?
I don't think I got that one.
Dragic in his early year, first or second, tried to contest Derrick Rose on a transition dunk, and Rose dunked all over him. And the announcer's like, I want to go higher. Dragic, what are you thinking?
Hunter was 317 on that pull. Just like, look at that stride. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sandy's out in third, it looks like.
Come on, Kent.
He's all right.
Fourth.
Jonathan Wynn with
Fifth.
good
Sixth.
push, with a good pull.
Ken needs to eat these two dudes up in this run right here.
He's gonna too.
I believe it. If he can stay present and just run his race, like I think he will get second still. Like, I mean, Hunter might just be gone.
Does he care right now about second?
Hunter
Or-
looks more relaxed than he did on the second run. I think he took the sled pull as a recovery station, as it should be used.
Yeah, he might have.
I
He
think there's
looks
something in
good.
that bottle. Hunter's not running the same race as the rest of these people.
No, this looks like a grind fest for everybody, and he's like time trialing.
There goes Schiller. Magida, yeah, he's not having a day. Dylan's back too.
It
Come on,
sucks to
fellas.
cross the
I
ocean.
mean, if
to
Hunter's
do
gonna
that.
crack, where's it gonna happen?
Burpees.
He was,
Probably burpee broad jumps, or
he's
that's
just
the only thing that
showing
can elevate your heart rate like that.
he's fueled on confidence right now. I don't see it.
Because when he's cracked, he can still row with anyone.
Yeah.
So he can recover on the row if he wants to.
Yo, he's picked up. Look at him. He's feeling good right now.
He is feeling good.
Holy crap. That's special. See a big man move like that.
Oh, Magida.
Oh, Chris Woolley's having a bad day right there.
Who, Magida?
Chris Wolf.
I don't get the reference.
Oh, Magida likes to call everyone by different names, so I'm going to keep calling him by different names.
Does he?
BK just backs him up. He's like, "Yeah, David, good, great analysis."
He got really mad when I mispronounced his last name intentionally.
Magida's?
Yeah. Call it Magina.
Magina. I like that. That's got a good ring.
Madiga.
Magina.
He was like, listen, my family didn't go through what it's gone through for you to disrespect my name.
Hey, he's
Really?
right.
Wow.
No, because they didn't know who I was. Of course, that wasn't their reasoning. I wasn't even alive yet.
I'm gonna need Dylan to do better than this. That's all I'm gonna say. We need the U.S.
You got to watch
see
on
it.
Hunter.
Oh,
There it is.
Hop hands. That's not as bad as it typically is, but
he's keeping it in range.
he's looking really
That
strong
is
too.
moving.
Dude.
Bro.
Guy.
Let's go.
Mate.
So you're not supposed to stand up in the burpee broad jumps is what I'm getting from
stay
this.
low.
Well, it's also really hard on your hip flexors if you're like a little deconditioned in that area to do it like this. Like you can
slowing.
cramp.
I'm going to do this down my street and people are going to be like,
Slow
what
in.
in the world are you doing?
Slow in. He's resting on the push.
That's the teabag style.
Yeah, he kind of gets a
Look at
stretch
that.
reflex all the way at the bottom too. He drops all the way down into the hole.
Just tags the ground real quick. pops
He did
back
9
up.
reps each direction. So he was
It's going to look like a wet rabbit was running down the aisle.
Comes Ronkovich. Let's see a step up. We're going to call him on some. I like
He started a lane behind. Ronk did 3 extra feet.
I do like these little things they put out there for it. It makes it easier for the judge. Because he puts his hands on. He has to keep.
He's resting though. He's starting to take breaths.
He's looking
He
tired.
went hard on that first 2 sections.
This isn't good.
If Kent sees him like,
ooh,
that's a long break, guys. I'm telling you, he's still working, but he's starting to reap what he sowed.
He didn't watch that reinforced running burpee broad jump episode.
you got 4 different methods if you really wanted to. He's just using one. All right, this is gonna be big for Kent. Kent usually does the sled pull hard and then chills on the run after, so then he can be aggressive from here on out. That's been what he's been doing these past 2 races. That was a 1 foot takeoff. Send him back.
Hunter has to keep that metronome going, VJ. That's why he's doing that tap in the middle. That's Richard Diaz coaching right there.
Yeah, it's just
look. He's gonna
ingrained.
grab something. He's gonna grab something from. Oh no, never mind. Okay, I was about to say, come on now. Kept it by the rules.
Oh no.
Kept it by the rules. That's fine.
And he's got a huge lead, and he's gonna need it now.
I wish I was there in Kent's ear. Come on,
Tell
bro.
him.
Come on, Holmes.
He ain't that guy, but he might be.
Well, I
Jonathan
think what
Wynn's
we're
in a good spot. I'm
missing,
liking
if you look at the results, Thiago Luz is already on the rower.
That dude is nasty, not a fluke.
He's like, you know how I could get here quicker? Like, I don't think I'm gonna do my second sled.
And like they roll it out for you on this. If he just like runs into it and rolls it out and just starts fucking rowing, it's like, dude,
Got this, guys. Don't worry.
kid is nice.
I'll come back for my burpees later.
Here
All
comes
right.
Kent for the pass.
Kent's caught up
There
to Rankovic. Is Thiago? No, okay. So this is all screwed up on Thiago because he wasn't in here third. Graham's in this. Graham Holiday, I believe, is in all the way to the left, and that's Jonathan Wynn.
When did
Kent
Kent
took like
fly
a
in?
4-second break, and
Graham's doing the
back up.
Graham's doing the Michelius. Gotta watch that.
Rankovic
though.
is doing finger push-ups.
That dude is yoked.
See this?
Baller.
Just widespread.
He must do
palms
martial
aren't even
arts for
touching.
sure.
What do we got on that? What do we got on them feet? Is that the Hyperions?
Hyperions, yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, you hate Brooks so bad.
Me?
Yeah.
I almost bought the Catamount 2s this week with your code.
You should do it.
I log in with your stuff like every week.
Just to take
check
a
in.
look, just to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, if they ever track your IP.
There's been like millions of people who've bought. There's like a bunch of credit cards and stuff saved on there. I'm like, guys, what
Okay.
do we do?
I'm gonna go shopping then.
I tell people not to do that. All right, Kent's good. He's gonna be rolling forward. Hunter's just like on a different planet, man. So Kent's executing, so I don't see him going backwards at all at this point. Alex doesn't look fresh, I wouldn't say.
Sandy's
Sandy's got a
moving
shot.
better than them, but he doesn't he's not striding out.
Hunter's head is tilted back, which when he starts working, he gets this like head lean back thing. Try to keep himself up.
He just leans on his trap lats. It's like one of those old roll neck rolls the linebackers would wear.
This is our fourth C, Jeffrey Voisin. Dang, dude.
Bummer.
It's like, you might pass me, but I'm going to win on vertical oscillation.
There's no doubt. He's the greatest out there on that. Hunter was 227. Kent was 239. Sandy 249. Jonathan Wynn with 3 minutes. I mean, these are not great times on a regular course, but these, like, the grid's going to be slower. So Jonathan Wynn's having a good race. I didn't know if he would be one that'd be in this top. Well, we lost Tim.
So Tiago's off the row.
Tiago's just crushing. They better be talking about that, about this greatness that we are witnessing. Shirt's coming off.
Yep.
That's a great way to delay your burpee broad jumps. Who is that?
Dylan.
That's Dylan. Come on.
It's not what we need out of him.
Not
Dylan's
what
at
we
12
need
right
one bit.
now.
What's that?
Oh, this isn't going to help the whole sled debate.
I know. The times debate.
Don't do it for you. Do it for the cause.
That's my whole thing now, right? We
Hunter's
saw
catching him.
he's taking breaks though.
It's true.
He's generated a lot of heat.
It's the greenhouse effect. He needs to keep it counteracted.
So he's gonna go in a row here.
He's leaving a big carbon footprint.
I don't know what to do about the.
It's getting choppy. Is it choppy on your TV?
No.
StreamYard situation.
I turned the TV off so I could be fully focused on this.
Nice.
On our conversation.
Appreciate it.
I'm committed.
You're all in.
That's right.
So is Kent up to 2 now?
Kent's in second.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. He's got like 10 seconds on Alex.
Looks like he's gonna grab a little sip.
Sandy's not in 2?
Sandy might be in third now.
Sandy's ahead of, unless he's a lap down.
Third.
No, I think he's just right behind Kent.
He's ahead of Rank.
I think he's in third. Kent's in second.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Man.
Oh, Kent didn't turn in. He still has another lap.
There's James Kelly. James got some traps, dude. What? Look at this camera.
So now he can row 4 flat here, recover, and go win this thing if he wants to.
But he's probably cranking.
Look at the depth of field. Look at the Boca. That's quality.
This is a good
142.
I think that's like a 42.
That's my Deca pace.
Yeah. He hammers these machines.
He's a poser.
How big is this camera, you think? Is it like a big old, like...
It's on a gimbal. He's got the whole, like...
Kensen.
Come on now.
He
needs to pull like a 115.
Yeah. 1,000-meter record. He's a minute 45 down.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Oh, boy. They closed in a little.
You still had 6 seconds coming into the...
I don't like the way they row. I don't like that. I keep my heels down. Treat it like a deadlift.
Yeah. Were they
You're
pushing
not
to their midfoot?
supposed to let much rise.
Like, Hunter gets his knees way forward. Heels come up a bunch. It was working for him. He's got them big old quads.
Yeah, if you can make connection back to the row, to your heels.
Are his heels popping? We're about to find out.
Yeah, a ton. Here we go. Zoom out. Wait.
Yeah. But he gets him down. Yeah, I guess they are pushing midfoot. Oh, Kent's pretty quad-centric as well. He's rowing. He's out here doing work. This is just this spot. If you're gonna row, like, that's just hard.
You're in it.
This just sucks. Tobias making moves, chilling. Let's see what Graham Holiday's at. He's in the mix a little bit. Him and Jonathan Wynn are outperforming where I thought they would be. So they're doing great. All right. So
if you're staring at anything in the 40s here, you're just knowing these lunges and wall balls are gonna suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a very interesting thing that I never experienced in racing before, like doing the first Deca Fit and then also doing Battle Bunker, is you are always moving in racing. It's always a battle, even when you're doing obstacles or anything like that. It's so strange to come and just sit next to somebody for a few minutes in the middle of a race. And you're not breathing and working so hard on the rower to where you're like not able to converse or anything. So sometimes you're just sitting there chilling and you're just kind of looking around, just doing your work. There's nothing to really pay attention to other than to keep working.
It's like that in Deca big time. It's like you got to be chilling.
Sandy's fading a little.
Kent might put 10 seconds on him on this row. Kent's strong right now.
Kent's got some pull strength to him.
The dude can put out power, that's for sure.
Dude has to sling packages all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's Jonathan Wynn, 151. I'm rowing faster than this, boys. I'm telling you right now. That's just something that's happening.
Are you saving up for a Euro trip?
I think I'm gonna
do this right.
I think I'm gonna have to. I said it jokingly.
You have to.
That I was gonna move there, but it's looking like I just have to set up a residence. Barcelona.
Ricardo Ryan.
Reinforced running Spain.
I'm going global. Someone will take over HQ out here, and we'll expand. But yeah, the qualification system that Matt kind of reported on is like what they did tell the athletes is what their first kind of draft is, and it's worse. Did you guys get a look at it? I know Jackie kind of did.
I just don't click on his links.
He didn't even send it to us. You still just like, no. Well,
he sent it.
Jack sent it.
Oh
no, I sent it.
Hawk.
Same. More like the last one.
Graham's hanging in there. So like what the proposed qualification system is that there will now be 4 regional championships, 2 in Europe, 1 in the States, and 1 in Asia. And they'll take the top 3 from each of those, no roll down. And to qualify for those, it's your average of two races. So I think
two?
Yeah.
Not regional too.
That's the thing.
No.
Huh.
So
they're
there will be
having
12
an East and a West Europe, right? Like 2 different ones or something.
They don't know. I think those were just the examples that they were using, like Spain and the examples they used were both in Spain, which. So like then there would be 12 automatic spots, and then there might be some sort of last chance, but it's still time based because you still got to qualify for them, and it would put the U.S. athletes in a bigger disadvantage because we have less races to try to qualify, and we have slower races. So like it doesn't do anything. It actually makes it worse.
Best case scenario, it's the same as it was this year.
if that's the alternative, yes, I agree. Come on.
No, I'm saying like in that scenario, it's the same except you have to race more to do it.
Yeah. So like I would need to get like 2 European races to get my average qualifying time to a place that would qualify me for these, not necessarily, but like most likely to get my average time to qualify for these regional races. So they could legitimately have the same regional race 4 times, like how they did for the North American Championships and the European Championships. Like that's kind of they're setting it up to be like they just. I don't know.
I hope it's all you to consult you on these things.
Yeah, they want to hear from me. Magida has a plan that I agree with, and I've kind of had a similar thought about it.
Come on, Kenny.
Let's go, dude. All right, where are we at? We are out of. So Hunter's up 147.
So he's already out of. Oh, did I forget to stop it?
He's running into a new station right now.
Magita's just plugging away. He's going to get it done.
There is that.
I'm just stopping it.
We got Kent is 9 seconds up on Ronkovic now. Put a bunch of time on Sandy. Sandy's back in 2:04. Jonathan wins in 5th. Graham Holiday in 6th. Tobias 7th. Tiago's hanging in there in 8th.
We think.
But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Damn, that inflatable just fell down.
It's going down.
Hunter definitely has one of his cronies out there knocking that down.
Dude's got a bit of a limp behind Kent.
I think that's how he runs.
Dude, Colorado folks, you guys got a storm rolling in? A little too early for a storm here, but it looks like it is about to
Look at you talking like a lifelong Coloradoan.
hammer down.
It's a little early for a Colorado storm.
It's true.
I got some breeze rolling in right now. We'll probably have rain this afternoon. I might go play the back nine with my friends in a little bit.
I like it. Get a little something.
Checking the clock.
What are you shooting now, VJ? Are you a bogey golfer or are you better?
I'm a 6 handicap right now. So I average between like 76 and 79 most rounds currently. So not too bad, but we're getting there. Putting in that work.
What are you best at?
Short game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Chipping
Wedges.
and putting?
Putting has been a little rough lately, but we're getting better. Like I shot 2 under on the par 3 course at the place I work a couple days ago. And I'm getting ready for that club championship. Tied the club pro. So doing pretty good.
All right.
We're getting there. We're getting to somewhere.
Kent's got company still.
Yeah, that was Alex.
I've seen him play mini golf, though. It's not pretty.
I feel like I've only whooped Jack every time we've played.
You got stats to back this up, Jack?
I'm sure he does.
Just share the spreadsheet.
Got 1 streak or 1 point.
1 streak?
Jonathan Wynn's having himself a race.
He has it on like his golf app.
Oh, I changed phones. I don't have that anymore, unfortunately.
Did you lose your login?
They only make the app for non-iPhones.
Oh, you went iPhone?
It was Google Play. I went iPhone now. The camera's just more better.
You got to get a Pixel.
BK and Jack, let him know how wrong he is for selling out like that.
Pixel cameras are as good as it gets.
Oh yeah.
For real.
The rest of the Android can just.
I just skip
love
all the
Google Pixel.
YouTube ads. You got a Google Pixel?
I have a Pixel. I've been rolling Pixel for about 4 years now.
All right, I want to see the pictures, but more importantly, I want to see how
I'll
it
send
works
you
with-
some pictures.
I want to. So the thing is, there's one operating system for iPhone. So Instagram builds their app for iPhone for that one operating system. Then they have to make like kind of one for each of the different operating systems for all these different Androids. So the app doesn't work that well with most of the phones, but with iPhone, it's perfect. So that was kind of my bias to move.
If it plays well, that's better than having anything else. Plus, at this point, I think the newer iPhone cameras are just like, I think it's just as good as anything you could get.
It's all right.
Yeah. I just looked. I'm Android 13. I don't know what you are, Bracken, but I've got Google Pixel and it's fine.
Pixel what?
6A.
An A. Wow. Slumming it,
the
huh?
discount one. What do you think I'm paying the full one?
On that Boost
Got
Mobile.
this thing on Black Friday.
Jack's been saving for retirement since he was 16.
Yeah, he's gonna be there soon, probably.
I had my first job when I was 9. I was a paper boy. So yeah, I've been saving for a while.
Dude understands compound interest. Heard of it?
Eighth wonder of the universe.
All right, Kent is. Let's see. Looks like he put some time on Alex on that.
He needs to
Farmers.
blow by Hunter right now just to scare him, just to let him know. It's not going to do anything, but it'd feel good.
Is he 2 full laps down?
I
think
don't know.
so.
Maybe after the
I think he
Farmers.
is.
Yeah, it seemed like he was a full Farmers carry.
153.
Yeah. Jesus, that's crazy. Let's see. Who's having a race? Who's having a race?
That means he's lapped on a big boy course.
Probably. Tiago's out here doing work. 8th place. That's not bad.
He's
Terminator
slipping.
down here is just walking away.
I don't know what the deal is with Dylan. This is uncharacteristic. And Tobias in 6th. Jonathan Wynn, I think, is having a great race. He may end up in 4th.
I'm going to send Dylan a Lean Body Sorcery t-shirt.
He's definitely on the board. He's got to be. I feel like you two should consult. Like he is not having any fun.
But he's making sure we know. That's compound fracture grimace right there.
He's all.
his back breaks through his skin. That would be not good. That would be super not good if that happened. All right, Hunter in on the lunges. He's usually pretty good at these. He's good to watch here.
Yo, lunges
He's
right
home
into
free.
wall balls is kind of like a mean combo to put out there.
Yeah.
So what is the strategy on these lunges, Rich? Are you just trying to keep short steps and try to load quads as much as you can before wall balls, or do you want to stretch it out? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I usually just keep it quad centric and just try to whatever is going to move it as fast as I can go.
Which for him seems to be shuffle steps.
And if I can, I'm
between
gonna
reps.
put at least a step or two in there.
There
Yeah.
you go.
If you can do less lunges,
Yeah.
He actually wears Heelys disguised as running shoes.
Like that.
Gets a couple of
slide.
steps here and there.
A little bit of a curling lunge on each one. I haven't seen anything in the rule book that would speak to not being able to throw on some of those like those floor slippers you put over your shoes when you want to keep the floors nice. You just get a
Yeah.
little push off and slide.
Because like I'm wearing them right now. I wear them all the time. I could try this.
I'm talking like the shoe covers.
Oh, like the white covers.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if I wear those around the house? Alex is going to make this a race with Kent.
Yeah, he is.
He's hanging. Looks like Sandy's going to be off the back a little bit.
What's pace looking like for Hunter? I don't know what splits are supposed to look like. Is he looking like record, or is he just doing well?
So he's 44 in.
So he's got probably 3.5 plus 4
50
plus 3.5. So 11,
Yeah.
55 mid.
That's very good on the grid. 4.5 laps.
Yeah, 8.7K.
Here we go.
Oh,
This is how Kent does them. He'll
no, I'm just saying Alec is right there.
He's right there. Yeah. I don't know how good Alex is at
Alex.
At this.
He's starting out well.
He is.
I think everyone should just be like, I want to do it the way, what's her name? Bella?
Just go super fast. Tobias.
Just clack, 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 clack.
Tobias make a podium run here.
Seeing fourth?
Yeah.
The pause is not a good strategy unless you really need it because you're going to fall down.
Unless you're burning up so much and like it's the alternative to like resting. I think it's better to keep moving than to try to push through it.
So he's getting eaten up. Kent's been passed.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the step up into the burpee. If you know you're going to be sent to that form eventually anyways, if you start with it, you can just keep it crisper and come off it running.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Now he's just matching. Sandy in 5th. Graham's hanging on in 6th. Not bad. Oh, Jonathan Wynn dropped to 7th. So he's going back. He was in 5th.
The women are so much better at lunges.
Yeah, what do you think's going on with the women being able to just be better at lunges and wall balls? They seem to just be better up front, and dudes are just like the depth of dudes.
Dudes got to work on their depth.
Maybe it is a loading thing. Maybe they
got different like
scaled in
geometry of their legs.
Maybe. Maybe that shit is just light. I mean, this is only 66 pounds. So I mean, this isn't like heavy.
Lightweight. Oh, I've been doing my lunges with 70.
That's good.
I've sometimes I do it with 95, just to make sure we're in a good place.
You doing a lot of lunges these days?
When Rich tells me to.
He's getting that peach ready. Reinforced rumps.
Reinforced rumps.
Reinforced rumps.
I think Kent is being passed right now. That looked like it.
Hopefully he's saving it for the wall balls and just goes unbroken first time. Boom.
Huh.
Be a good time to do it.
You see how dark it's gotten in here?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful out of
getting dark there too.
Yeah, it's like
you guys are on the same time zone.
It's like 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Wait, how late is it over there? Yeah, they started at 8.
Got a big clock there. There you go.
What have we got?
9:05.
That's 9:05. That's late. It's a late race.
Look at that. I'm a young dude that can read a clock.
An analog clock.
Think that I can't do that.
Old soul.
You know the problem with Gen Z? Can't read freaking analog clocks.
That's the number one problem.
Kent's coming back.
He's not going to let him just go.
I got to hook Kent up with a pair of the Takumi Sens.
You got to make it. I think BK's going to want some of them too. He's
Honestly,
hanging on.
I'm so proud of those.
Do you think they're going to work?
Good. I think they're going to work amazingly. Really? Yeah, because I cut down the lugs. Check those out.
We think those are the ones this year.
What is those?
Saucony Sinister.
Sinister.
There's no plate in them though.
About that.
Plateless, but it's got the Power Run PB.
It's like the Street Fly Saucony version.
You put some Victory insoles in there. You got carbon plates.
That's right. But then you got a little bit of Chevron lugging.
There you go.
And they're like 5.6 ounces in my size.
They're that light.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing to them. Check out the, you can see my finger. Like you got that mesh, but then you've got these like fly-wire type bracing on the side. So it's crazy good lockdown.
So lockdown is appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
My toe is going to pop through that in 3 races.
You got a big toe issue that pops up through?
Every time, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Snaggle toe.
Thing is, like, my toe nail attaches like all the way at the end of my toe, so I can't cut it back like a lot of people cut it like behind their toe. I physically cannot do that.
Lisa's got a few like that. She's got dead toe going on now because she like numbs up to that and rubs a bunch, and then
I don't know what any of that means, but all right.
Yeah, because she cuts it all the way back to it, and so she's like just exposed that skin long enough that now it's kind of like dead and calloused.
Ooh, fun.
All right, so we got Tobias in fourth
If you were
coming out of
committed,
there.
you could.
Graham Holiday even with a fifth. So it looks
Look,
like
the head
Jonathan-
just keeps
20
leaning
seconds
farther
down.
and farther back.
What time are we at?
He came out of lunges at 47:39.
Whew.
Yes, sir.
You're looking at another 54 here? 55?
Yeah, Jack was saying 55.
Don't waste your shoulder strength, man. Eat it for the wall balls.
Sandy's back to 6th. Jonathan wins 7th. Tiago's hanging in there. 8th.
Is this like an airplane hangar? That's so cool.
Yeah, I think it's an old train station.
All right, here we go.
What do we got?
He wears gloves, dude, like fingerless gloves.
I know, he always has. So he came in at 51:57, so 52. Yeah, so 55 mid, 55 high.
55 and a half.
He should cut holes in the knuckles.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Or put some studs on them.
There we go. Like that.
Look at Kent just doing work to Ronkovich on this run. We'll see how Kent's a.
Oh.
So it looks like a side cramp. That's not fun to have.
Unless that was just a peck itch.
Sometimes, when sometimes that last lap in a Hyrox, if you're itching, you got to scratch it, dude.
Race went great, but I had the itchiest nipple.
Can't believe it happened again.
Man, this is the right one every time.
You see people in the wall balls, they toss up, got to time it.
I think it's
let it come down and kind of like get it for you each time.
I think it's a wash for who's better on wall balls. Alex maybe a little bit historically. Kent is mostly just on effort. Like if he just like decides to, he can kind of just like muscle his way through it. It's not pretty. It's not very fluid, but he can do it. Jonathan Wynn, hang in there, dude.
Kent kind of uses his own form for everything he does.
Yes, he does. He sets his standard.
Yeah.
You tell him how to do it. He's like, I'm going to do it the opposite of what you said because
he runs his style. He rows his way. He wall balls a little funky, but he just puts out power.
He's a powerful guy.
He said, "I see your science and I discard it."
Perfect. This wraps Kent up. When we were going to Dubai, they walked around and told us to close the window because I don't think it was going to be. I think we were going to be sleeping and the sun was going to come out. And he was like, why the fuck did they tell us to do that? I was like, I don't know, man. And then like on the way back, they told us to open the window. And he's like, I don't like that they're telling us to open this window now. Like either way. I was like, all right. Just wraps him up. All right, let's see. Come on.
8 second gap.
That is like 6. Tobias.
Toby still got the shirt on, the only one.
Toby's compact on these.
And the headband.
I don't like this.
Let's see this depth. It's at 60. Can you catch him?
Kent's got a long upper body. I just noticed. He's got a torso on him.
Hey, Kent, nice torso. See how like his back kind of rounds? Oh, dang. It's lightning out here, dudes. Our dog's going to be scared.
It's electric.
Our dog is not going to be happy. All right, neither broke. Kent did a little bit of a pause.
Toby came in only 10 seconds after Alex, so he has a legitimate chance.
He might get second.
About 5 reps.
Yeah, he's repping well.
Yeah.
He keeps that ball real high. Short throw.
Oh, shit. It is lightning out here. I can't talk about anything else but this lightning.
Big storm guy.
Dude.
Did you put your car in a garage, Rich?
I heard that one.
No, we did one. We did recently, and fucking Miller moths all up in our house.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
I'm like, we made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
I'm just
We got
thinking
Sandy.
Hail. You're gonna.
We got eyes on Sandy. Let's see.
Kent had a decent rest there.
Dude, he can't.
What's your favorite kind of storm, Rich?
I don't mind a lightning storm. You?
Snow.
I like it in summer where it's still like kind of daylight and it turns greenish. Like premature dusk, but it's greenish tinted, you know you're getting one of those big thunderstorms.
I think that's what we got going. I think that's what we got going on now. Carl's here. He's scared. He wanted to come say hi. All right, Sandy, not keeping his knuckles intact.
Oh, Ken, come on, baby. These reps
60.
are slowing.
Oh, dude,
quads are looking rough.
This is like thousands of dollars.
And Alex is cranking.
Yeah.
I don't think he's broke. He might not. Kent might not get on the podium.
Come on, baby.
We might get a rainbow later.
Hunter's got to be about done, right?
Yeah, he's at 90.
Hunter's got about 2 or 3 left. I think he's done. Yeah.
All those flashing lights on Hunter, that's what it looks like here. Lightning. Well, he did it again.
He likes that ape stance. You hungry over there, Rich?
You hear that? It's okay, buddy. Carl's scared. Do we get a final clock on him?
How do you think the race would have? Yeah, didn't get it. How do you think the race would have tactically changed if Hunter stuck to his retirement plan and it was just everybody else in there?
I don't know.
Look at Alex now.
I think Kent would have tried to control
Alex
from
is
the
in.
front a little more.
I don't know.
Oh no, Alex second.
Come on, Kent. We need.
He ran a gritty
Please
race.
hang on, Ryan.
Real gritty.
He's good. Yeah, that's a good season for him. European champs. Is Tobias in too? No, he's. I don't know if Kent.
Come on.
I don't know if Kent knows he's there.
He's
I don't
in
either.
single
Hurry
digits.
up. Come on.
But if he was only 10 reps behind Alex, he's
56.40 for Hunter.
Toby is next to Dylan.
come on, Kent.
What'd you say? 56.40? Oh shit.
5
Toby's
seconds
done.
in a row.
Oh, no.
Toby third.
Oh shit.
Toby beat him by like 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wow. Such a dumb last station. Should be one more run.
Definitely.
Running finish would be the move.
They gotta do that.
Yeah.
Make it a 2K run and just round it up to a 10K.
Both of them
Kent-
58.26.
What do you need? What are you here for?
That Graham coming in fourth?
Oh,
Graham
brutal.
fifth. Yeah, Jonathan wins sixth. Official.
Good results for both of those dudes.
dude, these guys got the instant replay and slow-mo, all of it.
Man, that's why Ken should have started in the last row.
Someone's
Right
wearing a McIntyre shirt.
Dude's going to town.
He's got his hands switched, though. He's going to break his wrist.
Yeah, dude's form is trash. Adjust that heart rate monitor. Can't
Damn,
make
second place. Yeah.
What?
Second place was $9,000. Third, 4,500. Fourth, 3,000. So that is a significant drop.
He's off the podium.
Man.
Podium
Well,
bonuses.
He paid for the trip, I hope.
Look at 12-inch.
Those are 8 at longest. Let's see what we got.
I'm always going to round up.
I'm
Alex
thinking
is
that's got to be 6 inches or so. So
Kent
right
would-
about that's 6 inches.
No, 6. That's like
If
that's
that's
like
6, that's also a 6-inch drop crotch.
Yeah, that dude has very
Bag.
short legs. If that's 6,
Yeah.
the so it's not even
Thiago
like
in?
Thiago.
Based on my experience, that's 6 inches for sure.
Based on mine, that's 9.
So even like Kent was a 430 wall
I use
ball.
metric.
It's not even like, and Tobias was 411. It's not even like Tobias did anything special there.
So funny. Wall balls are not hard right up until they're really hard.
This though, like
100's too much.
I mean, everything else is kind of 100 in this race.
I say, like, you shouldn't sign up for Hyrox until you can do 100 unbroken wall balls.
There goes Joff, our guy.
Your guy.
Sandy 10th place, 60-30, and he was patient. I'm pretty surprised at that.
His wall balls were 530.
Yeah.
He's got to do something about that, dude.
Where's Dylan?
Where's that builder? Dylan's still on wall balls.
Dylan.
Well, this was not good for the Americans.
No.
I'm gonna make all my points are based off of the females now.
Oh, it's Hunter's time.
All right,
56,
Rich.
40.
You and me, man.
56-40.
We're gonna
Get
be
some
there
work
next
to put
year.
in.
We're
Absolutely.
doing this.
Where
Joff.
any rumor where they're
We'll
holding
do Hyrox Fridays, you and me.
Rumor is
Yes, sir.
the southeast of the United States.
Let's go, dude. Let's
Oh.
go.
We'll be there.
Well, then I will be there.
You're going.
Running doubles.
Hey, if they split it 2 days, we could have gone. I'm sorry,
checked.
Bracken.
I checked like 2 weeks ago. I couldn't get there on the worst flight. $1,100.
Oh, for sure.
Worst flight.
Yeah.
Nonstop was 16.
No, for sure. It's not what you wanted.
It's so high right now.
These times are pretty good.
They are.
58,
Talking
30
in the
got
middle of your
fourth.
walls right now, Dylan.
Dylan's having a beach experience.
That freaking. Do we want to hear this? Do we want to hear this guy?
Yeah.
Why not?
Not get everyone's out.
No, I mean,
Hulk
listen,
Hogan.
I think, honestly, a lot of people didn't think I could come back and take it, but it's been mine
Who?
the whole time. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling the damn truth. It feels good to be back, and the crown fits quite nicely on top of my head.
I mean, it's a perfect shape for it. But you haven't raced that much this season. Was there ever even a remote slither of doubt just because you haven't been out in the field with these guys for so long?
In reality, I think if you're a certain tier of athlete, you're always going to bring your best. And I never strayed far away. I had other ambitions this year of being an athlete in different categories, but I'll tell you, man, Hyrox has been at the center of my heart for years now. I've never forgotten about it. I've always dreamed of doing bigger and better things, even though I was leaving it behind. But I'm back, and I'm proud of the community. I've seen everybody increase their performances, including myself. So that's all you can ask for a sport, is seeing everybody bring their best on the day.
We saw you giving a massive hug to Tom Hogan there on the finish line. This kind of journey you've been on together to a certain extent. How sad is it to see him leave at the close of the year?
Hogan's one of my best friends, and, he and I had a conversation the week after he got bumped out, and I said, dude, don't let a long flight to Hong Kong be the reason why something held you back from being here. And he took the flight, and he earned the spot, and he came back, and he put on a show, and that's the best thing I've ever seen an athlete do. He stepped up, even in his old crooked age, and he showed up, and he showed some young guns what he was made of.
Got 11th.
Brutal, old crooked age, brutal. Of all of your world championship wins, where does this one fall?
What'd you say?
Of all of your world championship wins and the titles you now have, on your very nice fireplace, by the way,
Yeah.
where does this one actually fall for you?
I think, honestly, this is probably my best performance. I was close to world record, but I started cramping near the end, and I accepted the fact that, the win's good enough for me today, but I keep on refining my process and being able to compete against athletes of this caliber, showing up at even better this level. It was hard, and it was fantastic every step of the way.
We speak a lot about this being a real community, the Hyrox community that is being formed at grassroots level. And I mean, you're basically the face of the male side of the elite sport. What would you say to people who are see what they've seen today, maybe for the first time, and want to try Hyrox, but maybe are just a little bit nervous?
It's a journey, you know what I mean? If you're not doing things that scare the shit out of you, then you're not really living, you know what I mean? Skydiving's special because it's fucking scary. Completing a Hyrox is special because it's scary too. It's an accomplishment, it's a task, it's something you have to overcome. So show up even if you're scared, and be proud of yourself with whatever result you have, whether you're a champion or a first timer, and get after it.
I hope you're proud of yourself as well.
I am proud. I'm looking forward to drinking some beer and having a long off season.
I hear biceps win races.
Especially these ones.
Enjoy tonight and congratulations.
Congrats, man. That was awesome. Incredible work, dude. That was a fun race to watch, man. Super consistent. Real quick before you leave, we were watching your split times. I mean, you were so close to your world record. I mean,
You still want to hear this?
That thing.
We can't really hear it.
I haven't had
I
lunch
can't.
yet. I'm pretty good to go.
Oh, hey. You know, yeah, I was close to world record.
Hailing
I
out
was
here,
hanging over
dudes.
there, and, you
Straight
know, I
up.
had
Hail.
Hell nah.
Hail. Dang, dude. That sucks for Kent. He's gonna have to live with this. This is awful. This sucks.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I hope it lights a bigger fire for him. Needs to. I don't know. I feel like Kent Hunter is like kind of a downer to him, but also a motivator for him because he's been doing this to him for so long.
Yeah. This isn't good for. I can't say shit about shit about the European athletes now. Damn it! I gotta take everything back. Not everything.
For the
things?
guys, like the women, USA came out and dominated, proving there are some differences. But
I don't know what the deal is with Dylan, dude. What the fuck?
Undertrained?
15 hours.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. Seriously.
Yesterday, 15 hours yesterday.
His volume's got to be down.
Yeah.
So, in order to be competitive next Hyrox season, do I need to start now?
Yeah.
Do I just let
Last year.
Do I just let OCR go and just not do it anymore? Just
Yep.
Fully
Scrap
commit?
your 3K. Get out.
Well,
I could win 3K, you know, without focusing on it too hard.
Probably.
Yeah, this would
So-
take intense focus. Even just to qualify, it's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass because it's gonna start in the fall.
He doesn't have that virus money for travel abroad.
I'm almost convinced. Watching this is very motivating.
Yeah.
I like this. I like the new challenge. What's Toby saying?
You want to hear our guy?
champion of fitness.
Not sure how good his English
Then
is.
last year, COVID cracked me, burned me, bring me on the floor. I was so ill. I fight 1 year for this dream. It's for my 4 children. It's for my family. Thank you, Hyrox. I love this sport.
And you've put on such a show for us today. Thank you so much for everything you did out there. How much did you leave out on that floor? How difficult was that race to pull off what you did? How tough was it out there to race?
It was so crazy. My goal was top 10 or top 8. And then after workout 3, I think I can get to place 5. I fight, and then came workout 7, workout 8, and it was so incredible. Place 3. It's fantastic. It's amazing.
Did you know you were chasing down Ryan Kent and it was that close?
No, I think nothing. I see left and right. I had a tunnel. I count my reps, 80, 90, and then it's a tunnel again. And I fight and I run over the finish line. I try. It's so emotional.
It was incredible to watch. This was for your 4 kids, but you're also wearing the German flag on your arm.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I fight for Germany. I'm so proud to be an elite athlete at this crazy, wonderful sport, and the sport get over the whole world. It's great.
Enjoy tonight with your family.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What a guy.
Cool, man. Toby, love you, dude. Love you. Great
That was
job.
pretty good.
Bye.
Can't not root for that dude.
David looked in pain.
Did he?
If you look closely,
It's
you
gonna be
could
a long
see some
flight
pain
back
coming through the
across the
cracks.
Just a little bit. He hides it well, though.
Man.
Dang.
69.41 was his time.
69. It would have beat Stephen Blecken.
What's my PR, Jack?
I don't know. I thought you were like 71 or something like that.
69, like 32.
Dude, you need to be out there.
Smoked him. Absolutely
Okay,
smoked him.
there you go.
Guess you're out there.
I'd kicked him.
I've
today.
never done one with the shorter pulls. So
No.
Want to do Dallas?
when's it at?
It's November or something, I think.
Okay, potentially.
Same
yeah.
weekend. Rich is going to be out of town. I think he's going to Europe for it.
Barcelona, 17th.
Barcelona.
I'm going to sign up right now.
What month?
November.
It's too soon.
Rich, yes or no? Right now, do we change focus today?
Let's give ourselves a little bit of time.
Nah, I'm like a hard left turn kind of guy.
Let's go all impulse. Watch this race. You saw Tobias got you fired up.
Yes, he
You know,
did.
Go out there and celebrate with a guy like that. Seems like a good idea.
I want to
You got-
cry when I cross a finish line.
Never done that.
You gotta
I
have kids
haven't.
first.
That's true.
Really?
4 of them.
Well,
Yeah.
count me out.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
VJ, you've got 20,000 to win in Abu Dhabi, and first place here was 19,000. So take care of
but
business first and no CR and
well,
then switch.
Think about this. All right. My dilemma is that you train for a 15K that's completely opposite. You're off the rails, right? You're a mountain runner. You train for the 3K with double sandbag, tons of compromised running. All right. All you need to do is be a little extra fast. You still get the skill set, then you're fine. But you're basically training for deck fit. Right? So you're laying foundations.
Good
So
work.
Just focus on 3K, Spartan, collect that check in the desert, that oil money, and then
Betres is going to also confirm that is the case.
Yep.
BK, you've done this?
I cried. And I've cried in every ultra I've ever done.
Because of your kids, or because it's just like, this is awful? I'm super cold. Because
Like you get to some point and you're just like suddenly super emotional, and I think of one thing. I'll be like, I wonder what the kid. And like for like one to climb, I've got like tears. I'm like, all right, get it back together. Like, it's just one random thought about them or Lisa, and suddenly I'm like, no, I bet she's making dinner right now.
Does it have to do with how cold you are during an ultra? Is that a compounding factor?
Maybe. Everyone. I've at minimum teared up in every ultra I've ever done. I don't get it.
I
Should
think
bring
it'd be
me down to my core.
a great video series if you went out and interviewed athletes like 3/4 of a way through an ultra on a very hard part of the course, like a climb, and you
So
ask them
tell me.
real emotional questions like,
The
what was your
saddest
relation?
thing.
Yeah, what was the relationship with your father like?
Oh yeah.
Or like things like that.
What would it
That'd be a
feel like
great
if you got
series.
home and your wife had left you?
Just the darkest thought possible.
Here we are, the final checkpoint. You, sir, are not the father. I like this idea, VJ.
This isn't bad. This would be entertainment.
Like Humans of Ultra account we could do.
There you go.
Wow. This will replace that virus money.
You could literally do it on like hills and call it like Heartbreak Hill. And,
Oh
like,
my goodness.
Mm, we're cooking.
someone get the domain name. Jack, get on that right now.
I'll get it. I'll make a website.
Build that website. All right.
Bracken, what ultra are we going to?
Real quick, you
First
want
episode.
to quick transition?
What do we want to transition to? Jack, you've already.
I was just the first event in CrossFit regionals is done. Isaiah finished 12th.
Nice. No spoilers. I want to watch.
3,000 meter row or something else.
Oh, it was like Hyrox. It was like a Hyrox event.
Just watch it. But
it was a row. Or no. Was it a row?
A run.
A row, run, and a ski, and in between was a
sled pull
hand over
between
hand
every single one.
pull. Yeah, like without you can't back it up. It was basically
amazing. He didn't win it.
These dudes are beasts, man.
I know. Yeah, he beat good people.
So what's he gonna have to do here?
Well, you said no spoilers, but
we already said he took 12th.
Yeah, so let me pull up the results here. This one actually wasn't live streamed. They did something weird at CrossFit that was they didn't live stream the first event of today for whatever reason. So can't really watch them anyway. Let's work out one.
Yeah, I posted in the private chat the link. So.
Yeah, we got like Spakowski and it was a 25-minute event. Beat Vellner. That's pretty cool. Beat Chandler Smith.
Cole Sager, Chandler Smith. Yeah.
Are we talking about CrossFit right now?
We've moved on to CrossFit.
Okay. Fair enough. Just World Championships over.
Next. It just wrapped up. So
next topic.
Can only short attention spans here. All
right,
how do we want to leave this? Yeah. So when we reflect upon the women's race, what do we think?
More of the same.
They're beasts.
That's just me. Yeah, I mean Lauren's just impressive, man. What are you gonna say? That she's just really, really good.
The whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
Yeah.
Champions do what champions do.
Oh, what's your fridge magnet, VJ? Give us one.
I don't know.
Lauren's
got nothing either.
She's less pregnant than last year.
Less pregnant than last year.
I want to go fast. If you ain't first, you're last.
So the U.S. women are dominant in this field with 4 of the top 5, 5 of the top 7, 6 of the top 10. So pretty solid. And that's without Alondra, whatever happened in her case.
Yeah.
Because she did have a 6-minute sled pull. It's a bummer.
I think I'm going to head out.
I think it's time. I'm going to go
Watch
see.
Long. Third one.
We did good.
Who hosted this in case they want to come after someone?
This is hybrid fitness media.
Yep.
This is his idea.
Talk to Matt.
Talk to them. All right, squad. We'll see you on Tuesday to do a little recap. VJ, we'll be talking. Think about what you think about Hyrox.
I'm sold.
Go out to the back 9. Play well. Hopefully, we don't get the storm that we got.
It's going to be coming down soon. Looking at outside.
Think it over.
What, you think I'm afraid? A little bit of water?
A little bit of metal and lightning.
Straight up hailed.
I don't think the hard stuff's going to come down for a while now.
Not at all.
It's good for the grass, you know? Yep. Could use the rain. Always could use the rain. All right.
See ya.
See ya.
It's been real.
See ya.